at all. There I go. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. This is the Get Right, and you are listening to the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
And I am the Kelvin Unique.
I'm Christopher Armani.
Oh, and today we have some very, very special guests in the building. I was told last time my intros weren't the greatest. And I was told to get it together this time.
Was that Tavares that did that?
Yes. It was something my intros weren't the greatest. So, we have two very special guests from Rated MA Podcast. We have Blake and Tavares in the building.
Hey.
Pew, 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 pew. Hi.
What's up?
Pew, pew, pew. No, we're excited to have you back. Tavares been on the show a couple times, but Blake set us up once or twice. But we're happy they actually came this time.
Right.
We're happy that.
What made you come this time?
I woke up in time.
Oh,
You woke up in time.
Initially, I told him it was 12 to 2 because I forgot, but it's 10 to 12.
It's 10 to 12. Yeah, we
So
morning.
you were smart. You telling me it was later.
Well, no, I thought it was.
No, he fucked him up.
Because he agreed fast. And then when I said it yesterday, he was like, oh.
And we're still missing 1/3.
He at work.
He's at work.
Okay.
He work on weekends.
Maybe next time
Maybe next.
we'll get all three.
You know, there was a point, because I do concierge, and there was a point where they were allowing us to wear headphones at work. So I was listening to your podcast. It was y'all and the Reed. And I enjoyed the dynamic that you have between each other. It seemed like two of y'all were open to love, and Tavares was very like, bitch is dead, regardless of the situation.
I'm open to it. It's just.
You a hoe.
Yeah,
No. Is that what you get?
It wasn't given, I'm
Oh.
a hoe. It was given, like, not jaded, but bitch, been there, done that, been around the world, and
First of all, David and Blake be lying to y'all on this show, so stop. 'Cause
Okay.
this is a hoe, and she's dating
Yo,
as
my
well. They
I
being a
understand.
fake romantic.
I understand because I also get hoe shamed a lot, and I'm not a hoe.
You worked hard for it.
I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe. I be chilling.
Chris.
I'm not even.
Okay. Well, Chris
I
is
be
his
chilling.
roommate, so he can attest better than I can.
And Chris can
Oh,
attest that
oh,
I be in
okay.
my room by myself on my phone doing social from
Chris
7
be
to
seeing
10.
probably when you walk your pieces through.
Chris, there's no pieces coming through. There's none.
Are you dating now, Kelvin?
I'm not dating now. I'm absolutely single. Someone I thought I was liking moved back to Maryland, so hey, here we go.
When the last time you been on a date?
Last time I've been on a date was last time I was on a date was
2 weeks ago.
no, it was last month though.
Oh, okay.
And what do you call a date?
Right.
We
where'd y'all
go out to eat. We may go
Okay.
to like yeah.
The
I
sex happened.
I actually like going on actual dates.
Kelvin
Like,
gets lavish for his dates.
I
Like
like
he
it.
pays for everything, a whole tax bracket.
I haven't been on a
That's
date
what you're
since
supposed
March.
to do.
yeah, if I invite you out on a date, you're supposed to come and go on a date.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric? When last time you went out?
It's real dry over here. Hot girl summer is cold as fuck. Thank you.
Even in your
real
crowd?
appropriate, huh?
Even in your crowd?
A bitch is bad, but these niggas
Even in your bra,
is
your bra.
shook.
Hold on, before we go any further, I just have to say, shout out to Jackie and how much we love Jackie. I walked in and discovered this lovely note that she left for us
Oh.
on the board. It says, "Hello to my handsome men of the Get Right. Just wanted to let you know how much I love you guys. Have an amazing show, like always. Keep shining, Jackie." We love you, Jackie.
she's
That
so
note
sweet.
made our whole month. Thank you so much.
Leave it to
It's
Jackie
so
to do some
amazing.
cute shit.
She's so amazing.
Yeah.
And if you have not listened to Ladies Night, it's every Friday night, starting at
7:30.
I got
7:30.
Yeah, 'cause I got
Thank
there
you.
after work, so I wasn't.
Oh,
sure.
I always catch it.
7:30.
I always catch it late
You know what else? The Rated MA podcast is every Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
On iTunes
Well,
and YouTube.
That's
When-
right.
Do y'all record live?
No.
Okay, so when do y'all get together and record the show?
Whenever we have time. It'll be like a random, like, 9:30 at night.
Okay,
And I just put some in the can. And,
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all do it in house.
yeah, at
Mhm.
Blake's apartment.
Lit.
Yep, I've been there before. Can I come back?
He just moved.
Yeah.
He got a new, bigger and more lavish.
Congratulations.
Can we all come? Can we all come?
Yeah, yeah.
Chris, you coming?
I'm down. Shit.
That's one.
Y'all be talking crazy. I'm down.
They get gutter on that podcast.
Right, absolutely.
Y'all thought we were reckless?
Ew, bitch.
We're not even
Buckle
close.
up.
They're a different type of reckless than we're us. Our reckless. though.
Yeah. So
But how was y'all week?
y'all start so I can process
Process what?
my week. I don't.
You had a fucked up week?
I don't know. I'm trying to process it.
Oh, you can go.
Well, it started off with me being sick. And I don't know how I got sick. I was sick last week. And I had like body shivers and like the flu, and I thought it was good. And then I was healed, and then I went out to steak, STK, with my friends for his birthday. And I had like some Hennessy and I think the broccolini. And like some mashed potatoes and like stuff like that. And
What
I
is
woke up.
broccolini?
Broccolini is like broccoli, but it's like seared and had stuff on it. But I woke up and my stomach started hurting. I had the fever, I had the shivers. And when you gay and all this stuff happens, you know the first thing that you think.
Oh my God.
You know the first thing.
my God.
I'm on the pills, so I don't know nothing
I was
about
like,
that.
I don't
I was
either.
like, I done caught it. After all this, I done caught the bug.
God damn it.
The thing you can't
The booty
shake.
flu.
The booty
Oh
flu.
my God.
So I was like, oh my goodness. And then my stomach started to hurt. Like I had a stomach ache. Like, and it was just doing too damn, which is why I have ginger ale. Thank you to Eric.
You're welcome.
It's just, so I went and got tested yesterday.
Good. You should get tested anyway. Are you on prep?
No, I'm not.
What's going on?
Because I can't take a pill daily.
Me neither.
Like I would not remember to take my pill.
You'll
and if
remember to take it if you caught the booty flu.
Exactly.
I know, I understand
What are you
that,
talking
but I
about?
don't have the booty flu. Thank God.
Makes sense.
They perked my finger. I'm good. So I'm just trying
Back
to get
when I
over this
wasn't
symptom.
on prep and I was having unprotected sex occasionally. My doctor,
every other weekend.
Occasionally.
my doctor was like,
Other weekend,
she was
yeah.
like, you better get on this pill because it's going to be like a pregnancy test. Like eventually it's going to show up positive, so you might as well just.
Come on, pregnancy test.
That's a good analogy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
And I
what
didn't
is
think about it like
what's it called?
Prep.
What is that?
It's an anti-HIV drug.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
You
can
can
get
take
on
it.
it too.
I never heard of it. I was just wondering what it was.
Yeah, so like it's a daily pill that you take, and it protects you from catching HIV.
Almost like a vaccine.
Yeah.
But that's all it will protect you from.
All it
for
will
my
protect you
hoes
from.
listening.
So
to the
it
show.
won't protect you from the clap.
Right.
It won't protect you from syphilis. It won't protect you from herpes.
Right.
Just strictly
Yeah.
HIV.
Just strictly
Just
HIV, which
HIV.
is like you might as well just wear a condom anyway.
You should.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
Oh, okay.
And listen to people you love, and go get
It's
tested
too hot for
regularly.
condoms.
But that was my week, and other than that, I just been chilling. Like the boss.
Wait, so you noticed you had all that yesterday and you got tested yesterday?
Sure did.
You know it's not gonna show up like immediately.
That's true. Can you just get
Well,
on the
if
pill?
his symptoms like that showed up, it would have showed up.
It would have showed up because that would have been in my body longer
Yeah.
than. Because it usually takes
I was
like
still
a
gonna
week
follow
or
up
two.
just in case.
It takes
Not saying you have.
Wow.
Not saying you have.
Wow,
I'm
Chris.
just
Thanks
saying.
for the vote.
Thank you so much.
I'm
Chris.
just saying. I would get it again.
Thank you. Because the symptoms usually take about 2 to 3 weeks for a month, like to show up in your system. I really think it was the broccolini. Breon told me it had bacon on the broccolini, but I did not see any bacon.
You allergic?
I'm vegetarian. I haven't eaten meat.
Oh.
It's for like 5 years.
But you wear the SDK.
Yeah, I got all sides.
Oh,
Kelvin be doing weird shit like that.
Weird shit.
Like,
Going to a
bitch,
fucking steakhouse.
Just go to
getting
Simply
sides.
Salad. Like, what are you
I
doing?
Yeah.
went to the steakhouse because it was someone's birthday, so I went to go eat there. It wasn't me that said, "Let's go to STK." No.
What size did you order?
I got. Oh, thank you for asking. I got the macaroni and cheese, which was so fucking bomb. I got the tater tots. 'Cause I'm a big ass child. I got the broccolini. I got the garlic mashed potatoes.
Hold up. So since you're vegan,
I'm vegetarian.
vegetarian. Do the
Don't
guys say
disrespect me.
that your nut tastes better?
It is 10 o'clock.
They
in the
haven't.
morning.
Well, I've always eaten like sweets, and I don't like drink lots of pop and all the other stuff. So it always
I hate
tastes
that
better.
you say pop.
Oh,
I hate
okay.
that you fucking say pop.
I got to clutch my pearls.
It could be soda.
It is.
It's
soda.
not a soda. It's
Fucking
definitely
soda.
a pop,
Ew.
and this pop is helping me.
You sound like you chew your own snuff
But
on
if
a
I
fucking
get
porch.
But if I get up in like 10, 20 minutes, just excuse me.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Chris.
I didn't do shit this week. Just went to work. And did some shopping for homecoming.
What's the outfits looking like, Chris? Because I know that this is a
This
thing.
year is really light. It's really light.
Really?
Yeah.
Why this year?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm trying to scale back my spending habits.
I
So
respect that.
yeah, like the most I've spent was just on the suit, and the
Okay.
suit was like 1 something. So that's it.
What color is it?
Green.
Last year was
I think I wore a blue blazer with black pants.
okay.
Yeah.
And Calvin?
For homecoming, I have not got our homecoming shirts are officially done, so I'm really excited about that. We're gonna drop those next week, so we can do pre-order. But I have not found my homecoming outfit. I barely found my outfits for next weekend.
Hold up. Y'all going to y'all?
Yes,
college?
the Kentucky State University. That's right.
Oh, you went there too?
Yes, sure did.
Oh.
KSU. So I have to get all my stuff.
All the time.
I don't even know what I'm wearing yet. I have pieces, but I don't have full outfits. I really need to find something because I'm hosting a step show and I don't know what the
Again?
fuck I'm wearing.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch. This is annual.
They just asked me to judge yesterday.
Did they?
What?
Okay, so
Did you-
we're
are
back
you
in
Greek?
there.
What you are? What are
Sigma.
We're all
Oh.
Sigmas.
You a Sigma too?
I thought you knew this.
I did not know. I thought Kevin was the only Greek.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's our common bond.
I'm a Delta.
Okay. I can tell. You got your red and white shirt on. I
Right.
see it.
That
I
makes
see it.
sense.
Ooh, to you.
Mhm.
How was y'all's week? Oh, Eric, did you go?
No,
No, you said you had a process.
I don't know what the fuck
I forgot you had the
happened.
process.
The
No,
process.
okay, so I
Yeah.
think the only eventful thing that happened, I didn't quit my job, so
That's a blessing.
Wait, didn't you say you was giving yourself how many months?
I'm trying. I don't even remember. Like, I try and be a
Think
little
one
more
is 6?
positive every day.
Is
Was
this
this
the
it?
same
I think it was
job
6 months.
from the first time I came?
No.
So many jobs.
Yeah. You
I
missed
know you were talking about
you missed
that
like
was-
7 jobs.
That was 12 jobs ago.
You missed like 7 since the last time you
Okay.
were here.
All right, enough. So yeah, I didn't quit. I went to R&B only yesterday, which was cute.
I told you it was a good time.
It
I
was.
was going to go, then I forgot.
Was
And
it
I
at
got
Velasco
sick.
or Palladium?
Palladium.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the shit we went to for New Year's.
Yep. Kristen enjoyed because nothing.
I think it was cute. The DJ was real hit or miss.
He was in your feelings.
You know, I realized that, you know, a lot of social anxiety happens in these places. So I stepped in front of the stage and I was like, let me just look at people because it was still filling up. And I was just like, I'm going to just watch the kids because I'm not going to be shook in the middle. So people are fucking awkward.
People are very
As
awkward.
fuck, and
As
I'm one of them.
Fuck. And I was just like, yeah. So from that point on, once I got my adios, my bitch was gone.
But last time I went, the first time I went by myself, and I was like in my little, cause you know me, I like to hug a little corner,
Yeah.
so I can people watch and like be. Me and this one big girl, we were friends, and we were 2-stepping the whole time.
Okay.
Did you 2-step?
I mean, I'm a dancer.
Okay,
Like,
so
I'm
so
gonna
you,
dance.
You hit a whole 8 count.
Yeah.
The DJ did they play my favorite song,
Which one?
Sunshine Anderson, heard about before?
You know, and
You know
that
that's
is
my
why
shit.
she's shaky because she didn't. At R&B only.
She didn't play that. You know that's my favorite song.
Like ever?
Well, like top 10.
Okay, well, yeah, it's iconic.
I know,
That
like
song is
I
everything.
don't care where I'm at.
Yeah. It's real church
I don't
lady.
care where
I'll
I'm
go
at.
up every time I can.
I'm an auntie.
Yeah, but she didn't play that. She didn't play a lot of songs that I felt like she should have, and then she plays shit like if it's R&B only, no way should I hear rap. Like
Yeah.
at no point should
None
I be
at all?
listening to at R&B
Unless it's
only.
You shouldn't hear no rap.
That's counterproductive to the name. R&B only.
Well, some R&B songs that have like a little. I mean, some rap songs that have like a little R&B
just
feel.
No,
Rap.
no
Like,
R&B.
at a
But like you
point,
said, like if it's Drake, then I feel like
or
it's
Chris
cool.
Brown.
Wasn't Drake.
Yeah,
It was niggas that I don't know. And that's how you know it was
Like West
somebody
Coast
paid
niggas?
her.
it got a little West Coast at a point. I thought someone would get shot, and then I saw some people crip walking, and then of course they did the whole Nipsey tribute. I was just like, all right, yeah, they're gonna run it
Taking it
out.
down.
And you know, out of respect, I try and like be real understanding because Nipsey was a big thing, especially out here. But like, I'm not gonna
Still
keep
R&B.
giving it up
Y'all
every
know.
time they be like, all right, let's shout out. to
Y'all,
Nipsey.
y'all know my sentiments. We don't stop and have a Tupac break every 5 minutes.
We don't. He got shot like 2 decades ago.
Hell, we don't stop and have a Whitney Aretha break every 5 minutes.
Not
They
even
play
a
no
Michael.
Whitney.
Well, no, right.
Did they play Michael?
Aretha,
They didn't
no,
play no Whitney, no Aretha.
No Anita, no Michael.
No.
She
What
didn't
party
know what
was
she was
this?
You know,
doing.
the last time when they kept switching DJs, like, and the other DJ, he was really good. Like, he was like
Was
on
it DJ
point.
Artistic? Ron Artistic? Do y'all know him?
Artistic?
He was
I
at
like
the,
Artistic.
He was at the day party last week.
Yeah.
That hot
He's
ass
good.
party.
That party was hot as shit.
Oh,
and
we didn't even
went to
talk about that hot ass party.
It was so fucking hot, bitch.
What was that 8811 mile party?
A lost
Shout out
That's
to
what it was.
happened.
88 degrees. in there.
shout out to everybody at 8811 mile. It was a
minimum.
wonderful party. Thank you for hosting the good news and making sure that we were well taken care of
Yeah,
and that
it was
everything was nice. Just a little note in the future.
Get some fucking AC.
Either hand out some church fans.
Where was the party at?
Exchange
Shout out to
LA.
Exchange LA.
I don't even know what that is.
And we can exchange for some air conditioning up in there. It was but I had fun. It was a good time.
It was good. I mean, I think it's partially my fault for throwing back drinks in a hot club.
I was sober.
Being at work.
If you
Oh,
drink
was
hot
I
house, I can see.
Was I high? No, I was sober.
The
Oh,
fact that
sober.
you had the question, were you high?
Wait, okay, quick question. Before we get into how y'all weeks went, do y'all smoke weed at all?
Yes.
Un poquito.
Okay, fair.
What does that mean?
A little bit.
Just
Oh,
That was Spanish 101.
Okay.
102. Sis.
I took French. Oui, oui.
There you go.
Okay, so Calvin has this thing with edibles, like consistently.
he has an addiction.
I love
Call
it.
it an addiction.
I do not have an addiction
Eric
with
called it
edibles.
an addiction.
Spirit of name.
I
Give
do
us
it.
spirit of
I
name.
do edibles on the weekend.
It's transitioning to AA status, but
It is not.
he won't smoke weed, and I'm just like, I feel like,
I prefer edibles over weed
are you serious?
because they last longer, and you don't know what kind of weed you like. I don't like the pre-rolls. I like the roll my own.
Yeah, I don't like pre-rolls. They're trash.
But
I
you
just
don't know when
think
the
that
edible's
is-
going to hit you.
That's
you don't,
That's
but that's
okay.
the excitement.
That's okay.
I might be at church.
No, you take it 2 hours before you're about to go out.
Yeah.
You taking it before church?
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
So the sermon can hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I had
Take
a
you
good time
higher.
Saturday.
Right.
Take you higher in the Lord.
But I'm just telling him, I'm like, you act like you don't smoke. You're kind of on the
I
path.
don't smoke.
All right.
It's an addiction. I don't know why he can't admit that.
It's close. One day.
It's better than coke.
Oh,
It's
I
way
think
better.
so
than
much
Coke.
is better than Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Whitney would say the same.
Yeah.
I'm done with y'all.
Rest in peace, Whitney. That's the second time today. So, Blake, how was your week?
Mine was pretty dry. However, on Thursday, I went out and I accidentally got taken home by a boy. And I woke up the next day and all of my stuff was there, but the boy was gone. So praise Jesus for that.
That's good.
I got a praise report.
How did, oh, wait, time out. Back up.
I got a praise report.
Back
I got a
up.
dance.
How did you?
Man, he's good.
How did you accidentally get taken home by a boy?
Hey.
How does that happen on accident?
I didn't have my wits about me.
Were you high?
No, I was drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have my wits
Was
about me.
he a cute boy?
You don't remember him?
Normally,
Pick him out of a line
when Blake
up
take
if I
boys home,
need
they
you
steal
to.
his watches. So the fact that he
Oh, my
woke up with
goodness.
all his stuff.
I was in the house looking for my pocketbook. I was like, I got
Where
to
you-
inventory all my
Where are you
possessions.
taking these
Right.
people up at?
At the club.
Chapel.
At the wait,
At
which
the
one?
chapel?
It was at Chapel.
I don't think
Oh,
I've ever
sick.
been there.
On a
You
Thursday.
never been to
Is that
chapel,
the one
Abby?
that's-
Brand
Oh,
new.
it's connected
Black
to the
Night.
Abbey.
Yeah.
Black Night on a Thursday.
Yep.
Not called
Classique.
Black Night.
It's called
Chapel.
Classic.
It's called
Oh,
Classique.
Classic Q.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm like Black Night ain't gonna work. This ain't hairspray.
It's
bitch.
Negro. And once a month we have a Negro day.
Oppressive. Okay.
Well, I'm happy all your stuff was there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That
Did
was
he
an
did he
angel.
text you, leave you a note?
No,
Like,
I don't have
leave you
his
some
number or his
money?
name.
What did y'all do exactly?
Huh?
It all.
It's all up in the air at this
It's
point.
none of your goddamn business.
All up-
Too early for all that. We didn't do anything
Oh, okay.
that I remember.
Yeah, right.
Just went to sleep.
My week was decent. I'm starting keto tomorrow, so I was meal prepping all day yesterday.
Oh, jeez. God
I'm
bless you.
excited.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, and then I was at my friend's house, and I think they had like a little intervention because somebody told me I wasn't friendly or approachable.
I can see
And they
that.
were trying to read me.
that. Really? Yeah, I can see that.
Wow.
I like you, but the next bitch may be like,
But I
Wait,
feel
time
like
out.
I give that when I don't feel you.
So, like, did they all sit you down and say Tavares?
No, they were beefing amongst themselves, and then
Oh, then they turned to you.
somebody else that I rarely see was like, "Well, you don't really come off that friendly." I said, "Well, I feel like you and your boyfriend is funny style, so I fuck with who fuck with me."
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were correct.
So my
though.
energy was correct. Yeah.
They didn't lie.
And that was that.
Wow.
I went to Atlanta last week. I had an amazing time.
I still.
Did you
have
get that
not-
chicken and beer?
Huh?
Did you get that chicken and beer?
Did
I
you
went
get
to,
Slutty Vegan?
Old Lady Gang. Huh?
You didn't do Slutty Vegan?
No, I didn't make it there.
But he was just slutty.
I know you were. All in
Wait,
Piedmont
I was
Park,
fucking
huh?
so much, my dick was hurting.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
You
Not
should
not
get
this
that
hard,
checked out.
but like
You know, that happens sometimes.
yes.
Wait, what?
I have
From being
not.
having
It's-
erections all day.
All day. Y'all, everyone in
Their
this
bottoms.
room, everyone in this room has a penis. If your dick is hard too long, it hurts.
Well, yes, but like, what period of time are we talking about here? Because
All
it's never
day.
been that. You see, I've never felt that.
Why was your dick hard?
Is it
I
Viagra?
was fucking. No, I don't. Take
Oh well, I
pills.
wasn't fucking all day, but
I don't need pills.
Oh,
period. Boo. No, but like there's been times like that your dick is just hard and,
Yes.
and it hurts after a while.
And you got to get it down.
Chris?
oh, okay.
I've never experienced this.
Like a
You
brief,
never-
a brief moment in time, yes. Maybe
This for
like
the healthy eaters, the
for-
vegans, and the.
Is that what it is?
That's
The
what it
keto
is.
shit?
And the
Vigilant.
keto.
Okay, right.
It keeps your blood circulating.
Okay. How is Old Lady Gang? Are they still like thriving?
It was really good. The
Okay.
customer service was great too.
Do they give good portions? Because I saw a picture
It was
and
decent.
I was like, this is giving real lunchable.
No, it was good. It was good.
Okay. I'll check it out when I go out there whenever I go
Yeah,
out
go
there.
to the one on Peter Street, not Camp Creek. Peter Street is the original one.
Okay.
The tourist attraction.
Do any of them work there?
Yeah, the
Oh,
aunt
really?
was there greeting.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, welcome.
You know they get niggerish, so it may have been a little rough.
Get in here.
Something like that. Probably rougher. Can't be so family rough.
Scam set up by Todd to bring the bullshit to you. It's one of my favorite episodes. She got up like, damn, like she dropped the bomb. Everyone's like, what?
But if that was all for y'all's weeks, I'm ready for Bitch You Better Read.
What's my favorite word?
All right, so number one.
74-year-old
Indian woman gives birth to twin girls.
Oh.
Yeah, sounds kind of painful at that age. Miracles do indeed happen every day, and an Indian woman in her 70s has just proved it. The 74-year-old woman recently gave birth to not one, but two babies, twin girls to be exact, after years of trying. As reported by WSB-TV, 74-year-old, oh bitch, this name, Mangayama? We're going to do Mangayama.
Oh, we're just going to call it Manga.
Yeah, that's cute. 74-year-old Manga of southern India gave birth earlier this month to a healthy set of twin girls via vitro fertilization. After the birth, she provided doctors with her birth certificate where they were able to accurately confirm her age. Yaramati and her husband, 82-year-old, we just going to call him Sid.
Wow.
They is busting it open at an old age.
No, it's in vitro. They ain't busted open.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were trying. Either way,
That ain't no good
her and her
harm.
82-year-old husband had never had any children during their 57-year marriage until now. The twin girls were delivered via C-section by a team of 4 doctors in a hospital located in Andhra Pradesh. While the doctors who delivered the babies believe that Yara is the oldest person to give birth, there is no factual documentation to confirm it. The doctor who delivered the babies described the surgery to the press, saying, "The surgery went smoothly. Both mother and the infants are healthy and have no complications whatsoever. However, the mother has been taken to the intensive care unit to come out of the stress she has undergone for the last few hours. Since Yara had already gone through menopause, a donor's egg was fertilized with her husband's sperm and then implanted inside her. When asked about their advanced age, specifically who would care for their children if they were to suffer sickness or death, Rajaro
Or
said,
death.
"They're old."
Or just death. Not sickness. just death.
Rajaro said, "Nothing is in our hands. Whatever should happen will happen. It's all in the hands of God." Yara also admitted that she and her husband had been ridiculed in their village for years because they didn't have children. But now that has changed. "We tried many times and saw numerous doctors, so this is the happiest time of my life." Period, Pooh. So
I'm glad you didn't read that last sentence.
why?
What are we correct? Nothing.
I am so lost. I'm confusion. How do you have kids but don't have a backup plan?
What, in
do you
case they
mean,
die?
backup plan?
They just said, like, we don't have, like,
They're going to leave it to God.
they're going to leave it to God. So she's 74. The baby daddy, 85?
82.
82. They about to die.
Yeah.
Maybe they just wanted kids
They
to
kn-
like just
but-
say, "Hey, we had kids."
I understand this, but for you to say we ain't got no backup plan if we die, when we die, so the kids just going to be in an orphanage?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they just wanted to have kids.
That's disrespectful to the kids. That's
I
not
agree,
even cool to
but
the
I'm just
kids.
saying, like maybe they just was like, I wanted to have kids, we just never did.
None of
Let's
the
do
kids
it
in the
now.
system because your old ass. It's
But
not even
who
her.
allowed them to go through in vitro at 70?
What the fuck is in vitro?
It's not even her egg. Someone
Artificial
planted
insemination?
yeah. So they
Oh.
planted the egg
Why
inside
is there so
of
many
her.
names for that?
Bitches like to get technical in that field so they could charge you more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm okay with it. I do
Hold
feel
up.
like they're kind of old.
Homie 82
Yeah.
took his semen.
Yeah.
His sperm.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. Men produce
At
sperm
82?
up until
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
women
gonna-
stop creating
yeah,
eggs. Men
we still
create
shoot.
sperm every 3 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I always thought like after a while, like when the fuck,
It'll be blank.
like when is it that we?
It'll be
It's
retarded.
powder.
I don't know.
I'm
not mad
Imagine
at it,
being,
like-
hold on, wait. Imagine being 90 spitting out powder.
Yeah.
Do you plan on fucking at 90? Because
Yeah.
I thought I would
Hell
hang
the
it
I
out.
fuck
highly
yes.
doubt
I
it.
don't
doubt
see
it.
me being attracted to nobody.
I
Hell
doubt
the
it.
fuck yes.
At 90?
Yeah.
Then you pay the escorts.
Because if I look like
Right,
this
maybe
at this
that's what it's
age,
gonna have to
at
be.
90, I'm only gonna look 60.
Well, black don't crack. So, like, is
So
he giving Cicely
therefore,
Tyson?
I'm gonna give me a nice little, a young little thing.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some things.
Oh.
And this powder gonna be like, what is it, like powder milk, like Nesquik.
When
Stop
I throw
running
the
before you
lid
put
on,
the
it's
milk
gonna be
in it.
evaporated.
Oh, ew.
Little evaporated milk. Just,
This is gross.
Evaporated milk.
no. But hold on.
I'm not
Who
pressed
the
about
baby's
it. I mean,
grandparents?
it's-
The baby ain't gonna have no
don't be
grandparents.
cruel.
They're dead.
You know
The
they're
baby ain't gonna
dead.
have no aunties and uncles.
Okay, well, they
The
could
baby
be
ain't got
alive.
no nephews.
Maybe some godparents.
Why are you killing off everyone around them?
God.
Because
Yeah,
these
like why
two
you
old?
killing out everybody?
You killed off
Nieces and
their
nephews.
Their cousins could be in their
Yeah.
30s, but because they old, they
Yeah.
dead too. What are you doing?
I know they have to be old and dead because clearly they don't have
Everybody
a
in the
backup
family?
plan. They just said if we die, when we die, we just gonna leave the kids to the wind.
To God.
To God. To God.
Don't be
God.
disrespectful
No
on a Sunday
one-
show.
No one is concerned but me.
Yes.
God got it.
See how God was keeping me on Thursday?
I'm confused and I'm concerned.
I don't know, but you know, before Janet Jackson was my standard of old people having babies, but
Janet
now
Jackson was the oldest living person before.
before
That was
this,
Bridget or something.
Nelson.
Bridget Nelson?
Yeah.
Oh, how
She's
old was
50
she? She was
something.
like, yeah.
Now that is tired
She
pussy.
actually had a baby.
That is tired.
Now that's
pussy.
evaporated.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
that is
Dustin.
dry.
Since she let Flav get in.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Was it his baby?
No,
No.
thank God.
No.
Some young tenderoni.
Yeah. Even though he is fertile. Number
Flav,
2.
oh, Flav is super. Number 2.
Yeah. Nail salon refused to give customer a pedicure because she was too big for the salon
That's
chair.
right. Sit your ass on the floor.
On the floor.
Toxic. A Texas woman says she was refused service at a local nail salon because she was too big to sit in one of the chairs. According to ABC 7 News, Tina Lewis entered the Rose Nail Salon near Greens Road, Imperial Valley in Houston. She asked for a pedicure with her mother, but one of the employees told her that they could not provide her service because she was too big to sit in one of the chairs.
You sit, no.
Kelvin.
You about to be racist.
He
No,
about
no.
to be prejudiced as fuck. And it's always the Asian community.
No. You know, sit here. No. This new chair. Just got this chair. You know, sit here.
Too big.
You too big, too grand, too big. You feet nasty. You overweight. Eat salad.
Kelvin, shut up.
Eat salad. Salad next door. Tender Greens next door. Go to Tender Greens. Come back. 2 months from now. You can sit and chill.
She said, I was like, can I get a pedicure? And what chair can I sit in? And the employee was like,
No,
the
let
chair.
me read it.
They didn't give an exact quote from them.
And the employee was like, the chairs were not big enough for me to sit. These chairs are too small. You too big. You big, chair small.
And I was like, are you serious? The employee identified as Marie, but told Lewis that her service chair was too small.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yep.
You know, sit
It
here.
might sound like she was Asian.
You know, sit here. You can't sit. You big.
No, she could very well be Asian. You
What
know
are
how
they
they
like?
have these wild names, and then all of
And
a
they
sudden it's
get-
like,
they
my
get
name is
American names.
Jacqueline. Like,
Yeah, they get
bitch,
American
who
names.
was Jacqueline?
That's the American name. That's the American name.
No.
I know.
You too big. No.
That's the American name.
Girl, her last name is B-U-I. She's Asian. Bowie says, I did not intend to sound rude because she had a previous experience with a customer who broke her chair.
Damn. They big
And she
in
just
Texas.
got that chair. Come on, Kelvin. You
Told
know
you. This new chair. This
a new
is new
chair.
chair.
Baby girl, no.
Told you. I knew
Worth
that.
the $20
It's not.
pedicure. You got to go.
This had,
Let's go
this
to the
is,
big girl
you know
nail
how
salon
long it
next
took me
door.
to build this from IKEA? Them
No,
IKEA
ma'am.
chairs is not easy.
They are not.
She said, girl, be gone.
After that, the spa chair and the machine broke underneath.
Jesus, the fucking
Pass.
Yeah,
Not this new chair.
No,
She's
no,
not
no.
letting that happen.
No more
again.
big girls. No more.
That's it. The Houston native believes the nail salon should at least warn customers about their policies in writing in order to prevent future occurrences like this. The owner of the salon says the chairs are expensive to repair and cannot afford them, so they refuse service beforehand.
So you just can't get service at all.
I mean, but she could probably look at the chair and realize her big ass couldn't sit in it.
How big is she though? Like
Right.
let's
They should have had a
like how big is she?
She had. I'm guessing my 600-pound life big.
I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking maybe
300.
tall.
Is she giving
No.
Lizzo?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
thinking
like
yeah.
6 feet, 220.
Is she giving Lizzo?
If it's Lizzo, then I'm thinking you can at least do something.
Because
You
I'm like,
put
if
her
it's
on a
Lizzo,
stool?
that's ridiculous.
Something.
What kind of chairs they got?
No.
Yeah, what kind of chairs are these?
These sound
Probably
cheap,
like the massage chairs.
Because a man is big.
right?
No,
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
when I sit in the chair, I got room on both sides.
Me too.
Keto tomorrow.
Since your hips spread, your birth control not working.
I don't know. Like,
How
I think
would
it's
you,
very
How
fucked
would
up.
you feel if you went in and someone told you, actually, we can't let you sit here because you're overweight?
I don't want to spend my money where I'm not wanted anyway.
Right, I'll leave.
I would have went
And
there
I'm
knowing I
knocking
was too
something
big.
over.
You know you can't get on the rides on the roller coaster. You know you got to buy 2 seats on the plane. Why are you gonna think you gonna take your big ass in that little chair?
but now you
Or maybe
can't
you
get a
take, like, your
pedicure.
own
So now she
chair.
got to be big with rough feet?
Right.
Right.
Damn.
You know they're gonna talk shit about her feet. Whatever
Well,
salon actually
Well,
takes
clearly
her.
she ain't walking. So.
she probably can't even see her feet.
Oh my gosh! I don't think
fucked
she's
up.
that big. I mean, they could have included her weight, but that would be cruel.
Yeah.
That'd be very cruel,
That'd
and
be
you would
cruel.
be judging her.
I'm the
I
one who's
too.
not judging her.
I too would be judging
out of the
her.
panel. But
That's fucked up.
yeah, girl.
No. You know, sit here.
She probably can't sit on the toilet seat.
No. Whoa, no. Who? Respucia, why you here? You came in. You broke chair.
Oh my god.
You broke chair before I seen you. You.
So if you are that big, how you supposed to get service? I can't
You
go
know
anywhere.
service.
Yeah,
You know
get a man.
service here. You know service here. You do home.
What?
You do home nail.
Yeah.
Home nail. You
Do nail
get-
salons do that? Like
you
come to your
get-
house?
You get pressed
I'm
on
sure
kit.
they have traveling.
You
stuff
go
there.
get pressed on kit. Don't come here.
The fact that you're not giving this Asian lady no transition words, like you
Right.
just
No.
so choppy.
You know.
And why is her voice
You
so
know.
deep?
She's not big.
You
And
know.
Barry White. Like, who is this bitch? Number 3, speaking of obesity,
Number 3.
McDonald's is gearing up to take on Popeyes and Chick-fil-A with a new chicken sandwich.
That's right, my niggas. Let them know who the fuck you are. Let them know who the fuck you are.
They're not going to win.
Not.
McDonald's has officially entered the chat. If you thought the chicken sandwich wars were over after the absolute
Don't they already got a chicken sandwich?
Right.
Yes, the McChicken.
It's a
And
new
they
one?
also have like the other chicken, the crispy chicken.
Don't they got that
yeah.
buttery shit too?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
it
the
called?
buttery chicken,
The
milk,
southern
the
something.
buttermilk chicken.
You're right.
Southern.
Now these
The
niggas getting
breakfast,
another one?
And they got the breakfast biscuit chicken.
And now they getting another
And
one.
then they get another one. Another one.
I did the focus group for McDonald's chicken sandwich like 9 months
Oh,
ago.
how you get that?
It was decent. It's not better than.
No, but how
Popeyes.
you get to be on the tasting tester?
I got the email.
Oh.
There's an email?
Oh.
Are you subscribed to their listserv?
I am.
McDonald's.
It's
Yeah.
Cheetos
tomorrow, bitch.
Cheeto is tomorrow. You better shape up.
Okay. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to sit in that chair.
right. No
you,
pedicure for
you know, sit here.
So if you thought the chicken wars were over after the absolute hysteria throughout the last few weeks, well, you're wrong, because McDonald's is ready to come for Popeyes and Chick-fil-A is next. As reported by Complex, McDonald's is apparently set to grab a bite of the spotlight from the competition, courtesy of a new chicken sandwich the fast food giant hopes will rival both Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. The McDonald's Spicy Barbecue Chicken Sandwich is coming your way in just a few weeks. The Spicy Barbecue Chicken Sandwich and the accompanying Spicy Barbecue Chicken Tenders will be available at McDonald's beginning September 11th. Interestingly, McDonald's timing of the debut of the new chicken sandwich definitely looks like it is an attempt to get some of the money and attention that Popeyes has grabbed in the last few weeks. But according to insiders, McDonald's sandwich was originally announced back in June. The Spicy Barbecue Chicken Sandwich is described as an all-white meat fillet served with pickles and onions, while the chicken tenders are reportedly a classic take on the buttermilk crispy tenders, but also hand-tossed and perfectly sauced in a new spicy barbecue glaze. Only time and taste buds will tell if McDonald's can inspire the food and social media craze Popeyes has with
It
their
won't.
new chicken sandwich. Whatever the outcome, we'll definitely be waiting for the verdict.
Niggas
What's
don't
in
even
that
eat
new chicken
McDonald's
sandwich?
anymore.
Don't you dare bring Mary.
Niggas don't even eat
Crispy
McDonald's no more.
chicken, fresh lettuce, sweet cheeses, French dressing wrapped up in the tasty flour tortilla, crispy chicken. This we felt it. Wrapped up in the tasty tortilla. That is my favorite commercial.
That was such a bad
Come
moment.
within the chicken wraps. Doom, doom, doom. Crispy chicken. Yes. Oh, that's my favorite commercial. Why would she pop on that table like that?
I don't know why Mary agreed. Kendall was doing her
Well,
dirt. I'm
Kendall
so
did
glad
her
she don't want
dirty.
Toxic.
And why didn't she award that in a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards? That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the table to pop up and the employees to come out. That would have been a moment.
Can you stop?
They would have handed out the little chicken wraps out the crowd.
That
That
is
would have been real
ghetto.
nice.
That's fuck.
Are y'all going to buy this sandwich?
No,
Hell
niggas don't
no.
eat at McDonald's no more.
And I don't want no
No.
spicy barbecue glazed chicken sandwich. I don't want the
But
McRib
those glazed
either.
wing, chicken tenders was bomb when they had those last year. Remember? Y'all didn't eat me.
I, ain't- I
We was
haven't
all
had
on
it in 4
keto,
years.
sis.
I don't know.
I haven't had McDonald's in 4 years.
Whoa.
I had McDonald's yesterday.
I did too.
What a filet
What
fish.
did
I
y'all
had,
have?
I had fries.
Oh.
I love the fries. I can't get rid of them.
Business.
I don't know. I don't want it.
We don't need
Do you?
it.
How do y'all feel about this whole chicken thing though? Like, is it? Have y'all tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
I had it.
Yes, it was
twice.
very overrated.
It was overrated.
Did you
It
like
was
it?
good.
It was-
You got
it
the
was-
spicy one?
Mhm.
I like it because it's cheaper than Chick-fil-A and it's bigger. That's the sell for me.
Size queen.
When it comes to food, I'm all about that shit. Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, I heard that the original was better than the spicy.
No, spicy is always better.
I only got the
Spicy
spicy
is
one because
always
niggas was talking about how the spicy one was better.
Spicy one.
And the
was better.
bun was good.
The bun was good.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
still like Chick-fil-A. though.
yeah.
Do y'all think that it was because they were saying that they saved like $24 million in advertisement? Do you think that the black community really helped push that
We
forward?
push
and
every-
Black
that
Twitter did
agenda?
that. Mm-hmm.
And do you think if we have that power, should we be using it for other things?
Of
For
course.
good.
Absolutely. For our own
No,
good.
we don't. We won't.
What would y'all be promoting if y'all could?
My own shit.
The homeless. How to
The
like
homeless.
help the homeless.
How to help the homeless?
Ready to make podcasts.
Right. Mad shit we could be promoting. Like, what are we doing?
I
Giving
don't know.
Popeyes mad money. Do you feel like it was a negative reflection on the black community?
No.
No.
For what?
Because I feel like a lot of people were trying to spin it as niggas eating chicken.
We was niggas eating chicken.
Well, the
Well,
only
we
ones,
always gonna be niggas eating chicken.
the only ones that really got me was that people in Houston that held them people up at gunpoint for the chicken sandwiches.
That
No, I
was
seen a lot of
excessive.
fights on Instagram over the chicken.
Yeah, and motherfuckers
When they
selling
was
it
talking
on
about they
eBay and
ran
shit.
out, they dragging people from the back.
Yeah.
That is so
After waiting
over some
45 minutes.
chicken.
Yes. Like,
How
what are
long
y'all
was how long
doing?
was your wait?
I waited the first time. I didn't wait at all. I went actually the day like that night it caught on, but earlier that day I waited like 5 minutes.
I also have
the
a
next
secret.
time was 45 minutes.
So you had it twice.
I had it twice,
45 minutes?
Last time, I mean, the first time I was in there for an hour.
and I was in
What?
What?
Alhambra, and I was like, oh no, black people gonna be here.
Wow.
Hella
Them
black
Asians
people.
was lined up in there.
Asians
Asians.
love chicken.
Oh.
The Asian with the Filipinos.
No, it's Asian.
Yeah, whatever.
The same bitch
No,
denying that woman
Right.
pedicure service.
Right.
The
The
same
nail
bitch.
salon lady.
Right. Talking shit.
I know where they still have the chicken sandwiches.
Oh.
Where?
The
Yeah, we both
Popeyes.
made it.
The Popeyes on Hollywood Boulevard, on Hollywood and
Oh.
Cahuenga.
Oh, okay.
That one is never packed either.
It's
Never.
never
Chicken
packed.
sandwich.
Yeah.
They still got
I
them.
wonder why.
You would think that it is.
High homeless community.
That
Oh,
makes
yeah,
sense.
that too.
Yeah.
And it's
Just like that
tourists, so people be
McDonald's
trying to
over
be moving and move in and out, moving in and out, moving in and out.
I might leave here and go get me one.
I'm telling you.
I'm going home after this. Number 4.
I'm going to brunch with everyday people. Number 4!
Paris Jackson is not here for 50 Cent coming for her father.
As she, that fucking troll of the motherfucking year.
He's trash. Ooh, child. If there's anything you don't want to do, it's speak ill of the king of pop. Well, it looks like 50 Cent might have just learned that lesson. There has long been a discussion of Chris Brown being the modern-day Michael Jackson with his crazy dance moves, smooth singing voice, and, of course, his
Smooth
acrobatic
singing
skills.
voice.
We'll talk about it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But the king of pop has not been dethroned yet,
Up.
and his children are definitely not having it. In an Instagram post, 50 Cent put his 2 cents in the argument, posting a video of Chris taking all types of tumbles on stage during his tour. All I'm saying is, I've never seen MJ come out like this. 50 captions the video. Although it seems 50 is coming from a lighthearted place, Paris Jackson is not allowing any slander about her late great father. She chimes in and puts 50 all the way in his place, saying, Super Bowl 1993. True legends don't need to exert outrageous amounts of energy just to grasp your attention. Stillness, my friend. Stillness. My power and stillness, more power and stillness than you can probably understand. But Paris Jackson wasn't done yet. Sis chimed in one more time to clarify that she was not throwing shade at Chris, just stating facts. And I say this with zero shade to Chris. I love him dearly, she says. This is just for you, 50. So far, it looks like Paris got the job done because there's no sign of a clapback on 50's end. Paris may very well be the first celeb to leave 50 speechless. He has long been a troll of the gram, putting folks on blast for owing him money or just outright coming for them. Now he may have just met his match.
That's not true.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
This was the first story, but
Disrespectful.
the follow-up was when he said, I understand how you feel, but does anybody care about how those little boys' booty holes feel?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Rude.
50 Cent is so
He is out of
fucking
line.
crass. Like, oh, period, Pooh. That was the end of the story. Thoughts?
I'm
Chris
with
Brown is the Bobby Brown
Ooh.
Please
of
stop.
our generation.
Are we including the drugs?
Please stop.
Yes, we are
including the
including
No,
Bobby
in the
Brown?
best way.
Bobby Brown.
was
Bobby
that
Brown
nigga
is that
back
nigga.
He was.
He was that nigga for what, 2 years?
No, Bobby Brown was that nigga for a decade.
No,
I don't know
solo
about
Bobby
no
Brown.
decade.
I'm talking about
I
solo,
don't know about
solo
no
That
Bobby
made an
Brown.
impact. He was the bad boy
No.
R&B.
He was the bad boy R&B, and that's who Chris
Not for
Brown
no
is.
decade.
Oh,
No,
and
I
Michael
love-
Jackson wasn't a bad boy of R&B?
No, Michael
Jackson
Jackson
Oh,
was
he's a
Michael
bad
Jackson.
boy of pop.
Pop.
No, he
he's
was
the
with
king of.
Michael
He's the
No,
Jackson.
R&B
king.
as well.
He was
R&B
popping
as
those
well.
cherries.
Michael
He's the-
Jackson was no one's bad boy.
He's the king of
When he
pop.
was popping those little boys'
Now,
cherries.
Oh my God.
Christopher Maurice Brown is a wonderful entertainer.
He is.
He does what he needs to do. I would never go see him again in concert.
Why?
But I just vocals weren't there, and the show was not where it needed to be.
He's not a great singer.
I didn't think.
Yeah,
it
at
was.
all. Like, did you go there with expectations?
He's a
thinking he
good
was gonna
singer.
sing?
I
He just
did.
don't sing much.
Do you
It was
think Michael is a
trash.
great singer?
Michael
I
lip
don't.
synced the whole time.
I don't think Michael's a
Oh,
good
okay.
singer.
Why do y'all keep saying this?
Because he's
Michael
not.
can't sing. Is Michael like a better dancer than Chris Brown?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Michael's a better everything
No,
than Chris
what?
Brown.
not
Michael's a better
singer,
everything
and he's not a better dancer.
than Chris Brown.
I think he's
No.
a better singer than Chris.
No,
He's a
Than
better
Chris.
artist.
no,
He's a way better artist and entertainer
no.
than Chris.
He's better
Where's-
talker than Chris.
Where's the facts?
He's a better what?
He has no voice.
Michael?
Another day.
That's what I told
Michael
you.
has no voice.
That's
Since when?
That's his goat. So
Oh.
he's gonna.
Oh,
do
wait,
it.
never mind,
since
never
when?
mind.
No, go
Oh,
for
no,
it. You
no.
already opened the cans.
No, but since
It's
when
not.
hasn't he been a
He's never been a great singer.
ever?
He's never been a
the
great
man is-
singer.
No, I take that
We
back.
put 10
No,
on
no,
20.
no. Michael Jackson was an amazing singer
In the Jackson 5.
in the Jackson 5,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
think
Wow.
once, but I think,
Wow.
but I think once his voice broke, like he hit maturity, he lost some of his range, and his voice got a little. It's not as.
And when his nose
I'm not
collapsed.
saying. I'm not saying Michael Jackson's not amazing songwriter, singer stuff, but he's not. He was not the singer. He was like.
He's the
The
artist.
nigga got older. I mean, as you
Yeah.
get older, your voice does decline.
Yeah,
In
no,
93,
well,
he was
no,
about 35.
no, because
And he was still that nigga in 93.
No.
But you know, Beyonce's
he's-
voice is
okay,
not
stop,
declined.
stop.
Usher's voice is not declined.
They're 38.
Stevie Wonder's voice is not declined.
Yes, the
forgot a
fuck it
little slow,
has.
though.
Stevie's 70.
Do you hear yourself?
He's 70.
Stevie
Patty
is 70.
LaBelle.
And Stevie's
Patty voice declined. Past 2-3 years.
Patty be playing with
Okay.
her voice on that stage.
Everybody's
we're not
voice is
even-
declined.
Patty's in her
Everybody.
70s.
Michael
Yeah,
died
Gladys
at
Knight
50.
hasn't.
I know he did.
He
Okay, I just want to throw that out.
I just.
The coke had something to do with his voice declining, though. Like much like
Michael
Whitney's.
never did coke.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jackson?
Michael
Oh.
didn't.
Where are these facts
He
at?
didn't do propofol either.
Where are these facts at?
Oh, okay.
I can't comment on it.
I mean,
Cocaine?
I do.
Michael Jackson.
He did cocaine.
How you know?
He did a little bit of
did
everything.
coke. Everybody did.
I feel
coke.
like it was accessible.
Michael Joseph Jackson did not do cocaine.
Michael Joseph Jackson did.
He did
cocaine.
not do cocaine.
Yes,
I will
he
never
did.
believe that.
Okay, he
Okay.
didn't do.
This
he
is
didn't
my first time hearing about.
He didn't do cocaine. Okay, so he did propofol.
You stand for yours, Chris.
You
No,
stand
I know he's been on drugs before,
I believe so.
What kind of drugs you thought he was doing?
like the shit that his doctor gave him,
You
like
thought that was it?
steroids and all that type of shit. Shit that
You
should
didn't
not
think
have
he
been
did a
given to him.
kilo?
I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
That's
He
fair.
just
That's where he
That's
drew
just
the-
me. I
That's
just
where he
don't
drew the
think.
line.
I just.
If you can
That's
write a
just me.
prescription for it, I'ma take it.
Oh my god.
Got it.
I don't know. Like, I never thought Michael was that great of a singer. I think he makes great music. I don't think he is a great singer, but I also feel the same way about Chris Brown. So,
Chris Brown's auto-tune saves his life. Chris Brown without auto-tune is trash.
Can't Chris Brown is a great artist. I'm just gonna
Chris
leave
can't
it
sing
there.
live. That's
Chris
the difference.
can't
Chris cannot
sing.
sing live.
Without
No,
his
he can't
auto-tune-
sing, too.
Without his auto-tune, he is nothing.
Who listens to a song from Chris Brown in acapella?
Who listens
Ah,
to
his
a
first
song
album went
from
off.
Michael
His
Jackson acapella.
I do.
What song do you listen to acapella?
By Chris or Michael?
Michael probably she's out of my life.
You and I.
That everything really.
I feel like the only song that I like, Lady in My
Have
Life,
you heard
I'm
"Rock
like,
My World" acapella? Nigga, the
Are
vocals
you
is just
serious?
yes. The vocals are
serious?
amazing.
Out of everything in his catalog.
I'm sorry, not "Rock My World."
Rock with you.
"Rock with You." That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Rock My World.
I'm sorry.
That is a bunch of ad libs. I can listen to Meg Thee Stallion acapella for that. Yeah.
Moving on.
I don't
can't
know,
believe this.
but 50 Cent. 50 Cent is.
Is the troll of all trolls.
And I really used to fuck with 50 Cent when he was doing his music shit, but I feel like ever since Power really took
back with
off,
Wangster. I haven't fucked with him since Wangster.
yeah, since the first
Since his
album.
first album.
he's just an ass.
Since the first album. I lost a lot of interest in 50 Cent when he did that whole Kanye versus 50 thing. That's when I was like, he's a
I
troll.
love
I'm
that.
never
Kanye
going to.
versus-
But he knew he was
Yeah.
gonna lose
Central
that.
Park when that album came out at the same time.
Yeah.
He said he would retire if Kanye beat him, but
And Kanye
Kanye
did
beat him. He
him
never retired, and that's when he was never a man of his word, and that's why.
He's
I was-
marketing.
because Graduation whooped that. What album did he put out?
I don't even
I
remember.
Was it
think-
Curtis?
It was
Yeah,
late
Curtis.
registration.
But yeah, late registration and
I thought it was
Curtis.
Graduation. Was
And
it Late
Curtis, but he
Registration?
put out Curtis, and he could have kept that.
I don't even remember Curtis.
Only
Damn.
only good song on
The
Curtis
only
was I Get Money.
That was it.
Right. Oh
That was
my
it.
God.
That was his best song.
It.
Well, we have it for a sound effect.
Right.
We don't have
Yeah.
any Kanye sound effects. I do think Kanye is better though.
Kanye is way better,
Yeah, absolutely. 50 Cent ain't shit. You know,
and I cannot wait for this Kanye gospel album.
I feel like it's a little hypocritical of him, especially because Vivica A. Fox definitely spoke about him getting his ass ate by her.
Right.
Can you imagine Vivica A. Fox eating 50 Cent's ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Throw them
can't.
legs up.
They both
Right.
freaky.
Was it before the Botox?
I about to say, did her
Before.
face move?
Oh, if it's before the Botox, I'm like, okay, because Vivica was hot. and
Could
she could
her
play that
face
role,
move?
But
Was
now,
Could she perform proper fellatio if your face? I want to ask somebody that.
Your
If you-
forehead don't move, your mouth still
Yeah,
move.
Yeah,
but
that mouth
I don't
still
know.
work.
But like, if it's like, I don't know. Like, can you provide proper fellatio with Botox?
I get Botox in my
Yeah,
head.
I
It's
get
good.
Botox too.
do you get
You
Botox?
get Botox really?
Yeah.
Like, y'all get like a little like right here. Like, how do you do it?
The full entire forehead.
The full entire forehead.
Wow. What
And
does it
what does it
prevent?
do?
keep the wrinkles going.
Wow.
See that? None of
Yeah.
this? And watch me make mad face. That little thing right there
Yeah.
does not happen. Yeah.
Wow.
Was it just like that little shot they do?
It's about 20 of them.
Does it
I
hurt?
get 40.
40.
Oh, come on, 40.
Does it hurt?
How often do you have to do
No,
it?
doesn't hurt.
Every 3-4 months.
Every 3, 4. Oh, so it's like a unit.
Is that all they do though? They just do that the whole time?
Yeah.
I would try it.
Just get a couple pricks in the forehead.
I'm afraid though.
Of
I'm
what?
allergic to everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine.
My whole face gonna fall off.
God
Just
forbid.
start
I
light.
think that one of my former coworkers got something done to her lips, but I don't want to ask her.
You shouldn't.
I think you
ask.
just
It's none of
asked
your
her.
business.
Jordan. She don't listen to the show.
Just
You
send
talking
her
about
the
Jordan?
show. Just send her the show.
Is that what you talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
She got collagen?
I think so. Her lips look different.
I hope she listens this week. Number 5.
She don't listen.
Number 5.
Nicki Minaj announces she's retiring.
Number 6.
I don't have a number 6.
Right.
Nicki Minaj announces she's retiring to start a family.
What's my favorite word? Bitch. And that's the end of Bitch You Better Read. Now it's time for Chris' topic.
Stop. We got to give her a second. She wanted a minute.
1.
I do want to talk about this.
Nicki Minaj shook up social media earlier this week with a big announcement about her future plans. Nicki took to Twitter to let her fans know that she's retiring from the rap game to start her family with her man, Kenneth Petty. She also thanked her fans for writing for her. I've decided to retire and have my family. I know you guys are happy now. To my fans, keep repping me. Do it to the death of me, she tweeted. She want to be Biggie so bad. Nicki's announcement left her fans wondering what exactly prompted this decision, especially considering she just dropped a video for the music video for one of the summer's biggest hits, Hot Girl Summer, with fellow female rapper Megan Thee Stallion. Most of Nicki's recent posts have involved her and her new man, and apparently soon-to-be husband, Kenneth. She's even changed her Twitter moniker to Mrs. Petty, and she already refers to him as her husband.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
You know, that's actually a statement. That's a fucking statement.
Do we give a fuck that nigga retiring though?
No.
But she's trolling. She's not retiring.
She's not
She want to be
retiring.
relevant.
She want to be relevant so bad.
Ugh.
Don't she got an
forcing
album
this
coming
man
out?
down
Let
our
her
throat.
retire.
She got an album coming out,
She
right?
got 2 albums left in her contract.
Let her
She ain't going
retire. Let her drop 2 greatest hits albums, compilations,
Tragedies.
double CD.
Oh.
I think she should take a break.
Would that suffice?
That will suffice.
Oh.
That's 2 albums, the greatest hits,
I feel like
and add 2 songs to it. That's a new album.
we must keep it all the way a buck. If Nicki is an absolute icon. Like
What?
Nicki is
Nicki
an
Minaj
Nicki,
is a rap
I will say
icon.
this:
Done.
Nicki Minaj is an icon.
Absolutely.
Nicki Minaj is an icon. The print that she has left on the music industry is something that we have never seen before.
That was my
All
exact
the
reaction.
females
The
made
first
an
time I heard
impact, to be
this.
clear.
She is, but this new era Nicki, I'm not here for. I hate Queen Radio.
going
I
down
hate
as
her
bitter.
just being just.
Right.
It's just her attitude, and then she's with this murderer, pedophile
Yeah.
ass nigga.
And she be
Kenneth
talking
Petty.
more reckless just because she got him there. It's
Yeah,
like,
did you
that's
see
gonna be her
the? You see
downfall.
them on live? He had the whole gun in his pocket. You are Nicki Minaj. You were
And
a
you
host.
see they trying to file charges against him because he's on probation.
He
You
should,
can't
yeah, and he
carry
should
it.
Hold
take
on,
his ass
who
to
had a
jail.
gun? He did or she
He
did?
did
In
in
his
his
pocket,
pocket,
on live.
like, not
Imagine
like a
Nicki
little
with a
gun, a
gun.
big ass gun.
That's
Bitch,
what,
you
yeah.
were an American Idol judge.
She was.
Why are you out here acting like
She
this?
should have never been on there.
She should have never been on
She
there.
shouldn't have.
But that is
But,
another thing that makes her iconic. And she had a feud with Mariah Carey while she was judging. That's amazing.
I can't. That just,
She
They
could
just
never
want
get
to see
Mariah
black
to
that
do
girls.
does not an icon make.
No.
This girl had a 5-year career, and at best, she's a feature artist.
She had a decade
Her
career.
features are
At,
better than
at,
all the
features-
solo stuff.
at best,
Way
she's
better.
a feature artist. You
I
can't be
agree.
an icon.
She don't
if
have
you're
a classic
16.
album.
I agree.
She don't have an
Okay.
album.
And you know what?
I agree.
Like-
She
That's
also
fair.
doesn't have a number 1.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Or a Grammy.
Now she does.
No.
What?
No.
Hot Girl
On
Summer.
Billboard.
Hot Girl Summer is not
100.
number 1.
By herself though.
It didn't hit number 1.
She don't
It
have a
did not
number
hit
1
number
period.
1.
No, it's not number 1.
She
It's number
posted
11.
some. Really?
And like you said, she don't have a Grammy.
But that's close
Number one
to
on
one,
iTunes.
right? It's like 2
it's
ones
2
next
ones.
to each other.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, so she has 2.
Yeah, no, she ain't got no number 1.
Because remember when she did her Joe Budden podcast last week, she said none of y'all are on the faves list, but
Yeah.
she
I
said
read
she's
the
the only one on there.
Yeah,
but
I'd rather be on the
they
list
don't
and
have
have
a
a Grammy or number 1.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
that was
if
a
you're an
valid
artist,
point.
if you're an artist, you want a fucking
You want a
Grammy.
Grammy, and you want a
You
number,
want a Grammy.
and you want a
But
number 1 single.
That's valid.
Mhm.
So you can't call her an icon when she has neither.
She's an icon. You know,
No,
her
you cannot.
accomplishments make her iconic.
I think
What's
for
the accomplishment?
to be
in
the-
her industry, it's Grammy or number 1. She has neither.
I feel like for her to have held
Point
down
taken.
the
Point
female
taken.
rap
Yeah.
genre by herself for
When
that
nobody was in the game,
span of
yeah.
time, because Nicki was the girl you were looking for in everyone's track. Like Monster, you was not thinking about them niggas. Hello, Good Morning, you was not thinking about them niggas. Like
I don't
Chick
think
Bad, you not thinking
anybody
about nobody else.
questions her abilities. People just don't like her attitude.
Her
And now
attitude's
that there's
ill.
more options, nobody want to deal with her.
That's
No.
that's real.
When you're the only person in the race, of course you're gonna win.
Yeah.
This
So,
is true.
yeah,
This is
I
true.
can't give you
if she had a-
accolades
if
for
she
being
had
the
a-
only
She had an
female
open
out.
lane.
I'm not gonna do Nicki like that. I think she's very versatile, the most versatile female rapper as far as her cadence and stuff is switching it up.
I
She
agree
don't
with
have
that.
the same flow.
At all.
She's talented.
I'm not a
Hold
bar.
on,
nasty
whoa, whoa,
man. I'm
whoa.
not a
She don't
bar.
have the
but
same
like,
flow?
you gotta call a spade a spade.
She don't have the same flow.
No. Are you
She
serious?
talk about the same shit, but
She
she
talks
switches
about
up.
the same stuff, but the
She
presentation
always
is different.
she always do that shit.
Yeah,
Nah, she
it's
switches
it.
Y'all being wrong.
She did it all, and then she sings a little. Which
I
will
can't- I
tries to
can't
sing.
sing, though.
I was
Tries
about
to
say,
sing.
Now she need to throw that in the trash.
That needs to go. The singing never needed to happen. But
yeah.
I really appreciate what Nicki did for me as a kid because Itty Bitty Piggy
Well, she
was
didn't
like
do nothing
a
for me as a
Bible
kid.
verse.
Itty Bitty
Nothing.
Piggy still goes into this day.
Absolutely.
Give me 10 iconic Nicki songs.
Itty
10
Bitty
by
Piggy.
herself.
Most of them are going to be features. Don't do that to me.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
How's she an icon?
Starship.
I
She got
just,
iconic verses.
I think
I'll give you that.
her brand as like her overall brand as an artist, like what she's done, I think is iconic.
We still don't even know who she is as an artist.
We don't, because
She's not even personal on her album.
she's
not
Lady Gaga
personable
meets
at
Lil'
all.
Kim.
That's
Do we have any
a
comments?
good assessment.
No.
Oh wow, no one loves us. Are we live?
Jackie said I love you too. That was it.
I just
Retire.
Yeah.
Is she trolling or is she being honest?
I
She's
hope that
trolling.
I
Take it
hope
back.
she retires.
she's
Well,
trolling.
she said it was going to be a conversation
On Queen Radio,
On
which we
Queen
don't.
Radio.
I'm
I
over
apologize
this
for
Queen
being
Radio. I'm
Now,
over
Queen
her.
Radio is entertaining,
It's
but
funny
it's
as
horrible
fuck.
for her brand.
Funny as
Stupid.
fuck.
It is
Yeah,
so
it's funny.
stupid. She just goes on there to rehash beef that people aren't even bothered or concerned with her.
But we
Let
got
people-
such a
let
good
people raise their
soundbite
kids.
And
for
she's
it.
still trying to troll and get Cardi to respond.
Right, and she's
Cardi
not.
gonna give it
Cardi's
to her.
raising her babies and getting number ones and getting Grammys and living her best lives and being on Netflix and
Yeah.
It's so sad
going
to
on
watch
tours
Nicki go out
that
like
aren't
this.
canceled.
I feel like she on
and
drugs.
She's
Yeah.
definitely
Nicki
it
doing
is drugs.
Nicki-
Oh, it's definitely drugs.
You saw
She
when
on
Joe Budden
cocaine.
asked her about it.
Probably.
Her and
He
Michael.
asked
But
her-
Mike is not.
Now Michael.
Oh shit. Yeah, when Joe asked her about the drugs, she was triggered.
Oh,
Yeah.
super
She
triggered.
said, so you never
That's why
did
she got so
drugs?
defensive.
Yeah.
She cut that mic.
Then
off
she
so
was like,
fast.
how do you talk about somebody you only met one time? He said, I only met you one time.
Mm-hmm.
She said, well, who you haven't seen in years?
Right.
Well, which one is it?
Because he definitely introduced her
They
for
were
that
under the
BET
same
cipher.
management. Yeah.
Nikki,
I just feel like that was almost like the Whitney Diane story interview. Where's the receipt?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
how to spend that much on drugs? Where's the receipt?
I don't do crack.
I don't do crack. Crack is
Crack is
cheap.
whack.
Crack is cheap and crack is
Crack
whack.
is cheap.
Whitney, Whitney was reading her for film.
If you look at this picture, do I look? What it look like to you? Well, you look frail, Whitney. I've always been a little girl. I've always been little.
I need to watch that.
Was that the
always.
same interview where she said she'll never be fat?
Yeah, I would never be fat. I've always been little.
I need to watch that interview
I,
again.
what do you think?
Whitney gets ugly.
I love
Whitney
it.
got it. Whitney got it. Oh,
When you
yeah.
slid that picture back, what do you think?
An absolute
I
icon.
love me some Nippy.
Some who?
Nippy.
Nippy. That's her nickname.
27?
Oh. Okay.
What is Nippy?
That's her
That's her
nickname. Whitney
nickname.
Houston's nickname.
All
How
of
you
her-
know Michael? You don't know Whitney?
I'm not a Whitney fan.
But
I like
yeah.
Whitney. I like Whitney, but I'm not like a fan.
I love
She was
Whitney.
still mainstream.
Me too.
What
I
is?
love Whitney.
Oh, that's what they called her in that Bobby Brown movie.
yeah, Nippy.
Oh, okay, now I get the. I
That's
get
her
the reference
nickname.
now. I get
Just
it.
know that that's not where it came from, but
That's I remember hearing
Okay.
it on that though.
yeah. So you know, Nikki, you take your time. You start your family. Apparently, you could do it up until 74. And you know, come back, do what you got to do, and then just like I feel like she should come back a new bitch. Like
She trying to fight the
No.
wave, and it's like she trying to.
She needs to come back
Just
with a
chill.
Vegas residency.
I think she should become an
I'm not
actor.
going to watch her in Vegas. She don't
An
dance.
actress? Why?
Yeah. Well, I
What?
mean, I'm just saying because music is not working for her.
And neither
Acting-
is acting.
Listen.
Did you see her in
She only
Barbershop?
did one thing, right?
She- in Barbershop.
and then that, the
I
other
mean,
one
it's her and
Right.
J-Lo.
Nikki.
What movie?
The other
Nikki,
one-
listen to me. Take
Oh,
3
yeah,
years
her
off.
movie assistant.
Take
What
3
movie
years
was that?
off. Raise your kid.
She's scared because she knows it's a rap.
Go to Vegas. Do a Vegas residency.
She's not a
What
good
is she gonna
performer.
perform?
Why am I going to watch her
She's
in
gonna.
Vegas?
All her
but this is the
features?
thing. This is the thing.
her
But this is the
fucking
thing.
features?
If you're in Vegas, it's not just about you. You have the lights, you have the sounds, you have the dancers, you have
yeah,
all this
you're
other
right.
stuff.
I can see
So
it.
People
she
in
literally
Vegas
can
are
just walk
performers,
around.
No.
She can just walk
I saw
around.
Britney Spears and that shit was trash.
Was it?
She is trash, but she
Baby,
was. a
that girl was
performer.
over there. She was like,
But everybody
She's
else,
white and she's allowed to be
but everybody
mediocre.
else around her was doing
No,
doing
white
the
people
most,
in the
wasn't it?
crowd, I was like, oh my god.
Britney has-
She's white and she's allowed to be mediocre.
Brittany has been through a lot because at a point that bitch was
I'm
performing.
not giving her no.
Brittany was performing
pass.
at a
No.
point. Y'all don't think she was a good performer at a
No.
point?
She was. She
No.
stopped in 2001.
Brittany was that.
Maybe
And
like
then after
three.
Toxic,
Dance.
she had a good 5-year run, which is horrible.
Y'all be praising too many people.
Britney
I'm
Spears
not
is
here for Britney.
iconic. Are
I
you
love
serious?
Britney.
Iconic?
Now,
Britney Spears is fucking iconic.
I will say
Are you-
Britney Spears is an icon.
Half of her
I'm
songs
not
are
gonna take that
karaoke
away.
classics. What?
Are they?
But she did all that in
Yes.
5 years.
But you can't put Britney Spears and Nicki Minaj in the same box.
No, you can't. Britney Spears is more iconic than Nicki.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there's levels to this shit?
Absolutely.
There's levels to this
No.
shit.
What do you? So how's she? How's Britney an icon?
Are you kidding me?
I'm
has
dead
a
ass.
whole
I'm dead
song.
ass.
From the
I'm dead
moment
ass.
Hit
I'm
Me
dead
Baby
ass.
One More Time
Yeah.
hit and sold 1 million records.
Do you-
think
That's
about
it?
Do you remember
From
her
that
live
point
show with
on.
Michael Jackson brought her on stage? And
Yeah,
From that
That
point,
alone.
do you not remember Oops, I Did It Again?
slave
I remember that.
I'm a Slave for You.
so that's 4.
Yeah, do I keep
Toxic.
going? Toxic. These are, and I just want to these are different eras. These are not the same
yeah,
album.
absolutely.
So we got 5 hits. That's it.
No,
She got
no,
more than
not
5.
5 hits. These are just 5 major songs on each album.
That black people know.
Britney Spears'
Right.
moments are like
Sometime-
the VMA
sometimes
performance with
Did she
kiss
Christina.
Madonna?
That was a moment.
That
Yes.
was.
Justin Timberlake. That relationship is an iconic.
I
The jean
forgot all about
outfits.
them. I forgot all about them.
The jean outfits by
The
themselves.
snake around her neck.
When she shaved her head bald and hit
Oh,
people
yeah.
with umbrellas.
That makes her an icon?
Iconic.
That makes her an
icon?
Moments that define the era.
These are
Britney
big
Spears
moments.
2007 is a mood.
So Britney icon, Nicki icon.
No.
Nicki
no, no.
is an icon.
No.
Nicki's a rap
No.
icon.
Are y'all serious?
No.
If we gonna get Britney-
Nicki's a feature icon. Britney, these songs she had by herself.
Period.
Number ones and Grammys.
I think you have to look about how a
Period,
person is
poo.
able to. I think you have to look at how a person is able to shift the culture during their time out. And Nicki shifted the culture for her whole time out.
She made fake bodies popular.
Ooh, I don't
Did
know
she?
about that. She made me.
I
not
don't want to
one.
give her that accolade because it's like
She did.
I
She
don't
did
know.
make them
That
fake
ass is
asses
hard.
go.
And now they trying to remove
Ugh.
them because Natural coming back.
Did you see her trying to twerk in that
It
at
was
the
a
end of that
struggle.
Hot
It was-
Girl
Yes,
Summer?
it was
And she
so-
fell off the
and
thing.
she
She
was
fell
like-
off
the whole
that
chair
thing.
was moving.
She fell off that thing.
Unpopular opinion. I love Nicki's
Ew.
body.
Wait,
No,
what?
she got
I
good
said-
work.
I love Nicki's body.
it doesn't look bad.
It
It's
was
just,
a meme.
It's not proportionate.
It
Do you
looks
really
fine.
like it?
It looks fine to
Like,
me.
The ass to thigh ratio.
It looks great to
You're-
me.
Since she gained weight, it's got a little sloppy.
I think
but
your dick has to be really, really big to fuck Nicki.
Kidney's got
I think
big.
Or really, really hard.
Her ass is.
You can't have like a
I
dick
need you to
that
slide the implants to the side.
you can't have like a dick that's like hard that's
Part
still
the
like
Red Sea.
gummy. You know, like a gummy
Oh,
hard
when you
dick.
gotta
I don't like
squeeze
You
the
got
base
you
and
gotta
fall,
have
right?
you gotta have like
17-year-old
That
dick.
A
Atlanta
certain
dick.
dick. Like,
because that
I'm
that
going
stuff
in.
not going. I'm sorry, Chris.
What are we talking about?
Hard dicks
Hard
that
dicks
hurt.
getting in big ass.
For Nicki.
Different- we're
like,
talking about different types of
because
dicks.
her ass is so big that it's like if you're not even like confident that you're going for the gold, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Oh, you
What
gotta
does
be
it even
hard,
feel
hard.
like when you fucking somebody with implants?
I feel like Nicki's sex is.
Do they
good.
move?
Ugh.
Like
Yeah,
we
I don't
smack
think-
it, it's like it's
Hold
gonna
on,
like
do
move
y'all
to
think
the
her
side?
sex is good?
I don't think
No.
Nicki's sex is good.
No, you see her twerk?
I did.
That's real.
I think
women don't have to do
her
nothing
back
but
shots
lay
would be
there.
amazing.
Her back shots
I
probably
think
be
her
amazing,
back
but
shots
she's
are
not doing no
probably
work.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, her
She's
back
not
shots
doing
would
no
be
work.
elite. She don't need to. For
Yeah.
back shots, she don't need
probably
to.
get it. I think she can figure it out.
I don't think
Just
Nicki
like
gets
Bernice.
to
Her
them.
Bernice body look real as shit.
Bernice is real.
Bernice looks
Bernice's
fine.
body is not real at all.
No, it's not real.
It looks
I know
real.
you gonna shut up.
Listen, you're so silly.
She's
Her
gorgeous.
shit looks natural.
She's
She's
but
bad.
Bernice Burgos is bad.
That's
it's
fine.
fuck. Yeah.
That's fine.
I would
She's
risk it all
even
for
prettier
Bernice.
in person.
I'll risk it all.
Risk it all for Bernice.
Oh
You
my
know,
goodness,
that was
she's
all for
gorgeous.
bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
Now it's crazy that on my live someone came on and it says Nicki Minaj _ block me _ Twitter.
What?
What the fuck is going on?
What's her name?
Nicki Minaj _
Did
block
they
me
hear
_
that was
Twitter.
going on? Nicki Minaj blocked you on Twitter?
This
Is
is
that
some real serious shit.
That's
Like,
her whole name? The person's name?
That's the person's name, but I don't follow this person, so we just started talking about Nicki and they just popped up.
Okay. Now it's time for the topic.
Yeah, that's weird as shit.
Here I go.
Hate.
Back up.
I love it.
When Chris got his
Thank you.
Got to show you what I'm working with.
Anyway, so the topic today is: have you guys seen Dave Chappelle's
I watched
comedy
it last
special?
night.
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
It was funny.
Everybody, okay, everybody's seen
And I don't even like that.
It was on Netflix
So-
and chills type shit.
Uh-oh. I thought you didn't have a date.
You fucking bitch.
Oh, that's how that cough came about.
The fuck.
Ooh, that's
the
why you had to go
fucking
get that fingerprint.
bug, right?
I knew.
The bug.
He was nervous.
We asked you how your week went and you lied.
My week went well.
Chris, go on.
I left with a
It's over
skit.
this.
You left with a what?
Skip.
Okay, so it's been a lot of like uproar about it, like saying how people have been like saying it's not for sensitive people, it's not for what's the other word I'm looking for? It's just like cruel or whatever. So basically, I want to know, out of all like the jokes he said about like different gay people and stuff like that, like do y'all think it was offensive?
No.
No.
People are too sensitive.
Absolutely.
I think we live in a hypersensitive world, and they
comedian.
need to fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
because go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think there's a fine line even in comedy where you can go too far and it can get too offensive. I think he did a great job of straddling that line and not crossing it.
Even with the whole letter, like how he did it was like,
Yeah.
cool.
But like when you look at like the comedic legends like Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Fred Sanford, they were always walking that thin line of offensiveness and racism and things.
But that's
that-
different from like 2019.
But
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's still the same shit.
We're in a different
But
climate
which
now.
part are people offended about? The trans
I think
part?
the fag probably.
I think, yeah, that,
the
and
first
then-
time he said the F word, I was like, ooh.
because
No,
he said it with so much force.
He said,
So
I said
much.
faggot. How did he say it?
He talked
He,
about
like,
a
yelled.
past
I don't know what he
show.
said exactly,
He was speaking
but-
about a past stand-up where people
Yeah.
were upset that he kept doing it, so he kept emphasizing it this time around. And I was just
couldn't
cringing
say the
every
F
time
word.
he
I
did.
wasn't.
Like, stop saying that shit.
So why do y'all think people are so like, oh, he needs to retire or whatever the fuck they're saying about him? Like, why do y'all think it's so?
Bitches is hateful.
Because people, it's that whole participation award type shit I'm telling you about. Everybody's offended about everything because people feel like everybody needs to be equal and everybody needs to be on the same playing field. I understand that. Congratulations, but we're not. Get the fuck over it. Laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh. God damn it. That's the problem.
Now, do y'all think if it wasn't funny, would y'all have got offended?
If
Well,
I knew
that
it
would've
came from
made
a
it worse.
If it came from a hateful place,
Yeah.
yes.
No. If he said it like the same way, it just wasn't funny. Like if it just didn't make y'all laugh.
No, and at first I'm gonna say I think the first joke that he was talking about when he had his Dave Chappelle show and he did the skit and in the skit he put the F word and then he went back to the legal department and they were like, you can't say that, and he was like, wait, so I can't say that but I can say nigga? She was like, yeah,
Exactly.
the difference is you are black, and I think for me, it wasn't about being funny. It was more eye-opening about her basically
Right.
calling him a nigga to his face.
Right.
And in saying that it's acceptable for you to say that because you are a nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I thought that's what the storyline was more so about,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
negative connotation
And
about
I
being
think
called a fag.
That's the power of stand-up. Like, you're
Yes.
supposed to address real-world issues and do it in a way that's comical. And I feel like he's addressing things that are current. Like, trans people are constantly being killed, especially right now. It's like record rates.
Yeah.
So to not talk about the trans community is like, what are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about Nicki versus Cardi, which happened like a year and some change ago? Or are we going to talk about what's happening right now? And I feel like a lot of people need to get a stick out of their ass.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh at the faggot part, but his breakdown of how the gay community looks at the trans,
Yeah,
is
it's
like,
True.
as a-
Even that lesbian.
It 100% accurate.
it was
It
so
was.
accurate. Like,
Yes.
wow, okay.
The
so
the juicy smouye part that was actually funny.
that was
It was.
very
That shit was
funny.
hilarious. That shit was funny.
It really
That
was.
Because I was sitting there thinking like, I was like, who the fuck is
Juicy?
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Juicy Smouye? And then once he started breaking this shit down, I'm like, oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Right.
Which I'm still confused about that whole case.
He
I
is
don't
too.
understand.
So is he.
Yeah.
Jesse's
I
innocent.
believe him. Right. I think
Y'all believe
Jesse
him?
is innocent. Jesse is innocent. Jesse is innocent.
He was trying to get another.
No,
role.
the way Dave broke that shit down, it don't make sense.
It was so outrageous that I thought it was like real.
Do you believe it now?
I
still
don't know what to
it.
believe. It's weird.
But what do you think?
Because I know him, I don't understand why he would do something like
It's
that. It
too
just don't
far
make sense.
fetched to not be true.
It's too far fetched. That's
I just want to know the reason behind it.
You can't make shit up like that.
Kelvin. Are
Yes,
you
you
going out
can.
in Chicago, negative 16-degree weather?
Yes, if I'm
2 a.m.
hungry,
Subway.
For some motherfucking
For some
Subway.
sandwiches?
if I'm high as fuck,
He could have had his
and I got the
assistant
munchies,
Exactly.
I'm going.
You could have sent anybody to that shit. You gonna go by
do it.
yourself?
They don't got DoorDash.
Yeah, it's in
Right.
Chicago.
Uber Eats, something.
I know you can afford it.
Anyway,
I
Yeah,
should
so-
ask, I should ask Frank.
Who?
who?
Yeah, because he definitely was there.
At Subway?
Tell Frank come on the show.
Who's Frank?
Frank Gatson,
He's
Who's
this
that?
legendary choreographer.
Beyonce's choreographer.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask him.
Kelly's choreographer. You know, it's so sad we disregard Destiny's Child as a whole.
Do we?
Because he choreographed for them.
Oh well, yeah.
In
Hold up,
Vogue.
is Destiny Child coming back? Is that for real?
No, child.
It's
It's
not.
not.
They're coming back next year. They're coming back next year.
I heard it was like a legit room.
They're coming back next year.
Beyonce does not see it. The girls don't know they count.
Kelly's supposed to be
They
driving.
don't know they know.
Michelle
they
still
falling.
got emotional issues. So.
Yeah, no.
They come back next year.
In the
2020.
stress.
2020 will be Destiny's
Carisha,
Child.
please. Carisha, please.
Now we have some comments. Kyrie said no one was offended but white gays, and they're always looking for reasons to be oppressed.
Right.
Yes.
He was great, and I'm not even a fan. Dave Chappelle's comedy has always been raunchy and offensive. He makes jokes about everyone. That's exactly what it was. I agree, Eric.
Yep.
I've never listened to Dave Chappelle. I never thought he was funny.
His Chappelle show.
he is
Chappelle
funny.
show was hilarious.
Yeah.
Then I thought he
Skip
kind
it.
of like got down once he did all like the drugs and started like I don't know like
Was
what.
he on drugs?
I don't think he
I
was.
thought he
Go back
was.
to that quote.
No.
I think he
Don't
was
you
just
go back
having-
to that quote. I saw the transition.
I wasn't. But was he though?
What you about to say, Eric?
I feel like it's real hit or miss with comedians. Like, your job is to try and make people laugh. And in this hypersensitive time, niggas don't want to laugh. Like, they
Yeah.
want to make your job harder. Look at Kevin. He lost his whole opportunity at the Oscars
Man.
talking about the gay community. And it's just like, you
Well, that
act-
was Kevin's fault. All he had to do
I was
say
gonna say
sorry
I think he
again.
should have.
I mean, I get it. But
All he
people,
had to do is say sorry.
like, the argument behind it, they're acting like comedians don't get reprimanded for talking their shit. He lost.
I don't think he was being funny
Oh.
when he was. I didn't.
It wasn't.
like what
Who,
It
Kevin?
wasn't
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, what he said
He
about
was
like his
just
son and
tweeting.
shit.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like
Kevin Hart really isn't that
a
funny,
joke.
period.
He's not that funny to me.
He used to be hilarious. We ain't gonna say he wasn't.
The one that I
Yeah,
saw
I
at the
would
movies
say.
was good, but he's corny.
His last special was trash. He only had like one good joke in there.
Do you think it's because he's like becoming a
Monique.
people pleaser? I love
I think
Monique.
I think he's just he's too out there. Like I think we need a break from niggas sometimes.
Yep.
Like he's
Well, we
just
got a
giving
break
us.
now. His back don't work.
Not his back don't work.
With that mouth
And they are
closed.
still dragging him. Poor Kevin can't even rest in peace. They drag rest in peace. Let me not do that.
You killed
Poor
him.
Kevin can't even heal in peace. They dragging him for this Lil Nas X comments, which they should.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't on there.
I need him
Drag
to stop
his
doing
ass.
interviews, Lil Nas X, because he's slow.
I just
That nigga, yeah,
So,
yeah. Did you
He
see him on
never
the shop?
young.
I saw him on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I'm talking
shop.
about. That's what I'm talking
and it's
about.
painful to watch.
I was trying to get the whole clip because it was on HBO, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
not on
watched
YouTube.
the episode the other day and I was just listening. Like this nigga can't talk.
He's
Like,
young.
He's really
How
young.
old is he?
He's
21?
19.
Oh,
He's
you
like
know, okay.
20,
Yeah.
He could have passed a little
Yeah,
bit.
he
Yeah.
just needs time. This is
Yeah.
all so new to him.
But if he don't got like if he don't got a team, then his
Got a
his team should know
a team
like
can't make you have a personality.
And
they
that's
should know
what
how
he
to make you
doesn't
know how
have.
to talk though.
No, they should keep you away from media.
Right. 'Cause
I think
he-
he missing a chromosome.
Oh shit.
Which one?
Wouldn't that make him down?
And poor Bobby
syndrome?
Lice is making him uncomfortable. Make him what?
Down syndrome.
Or maybe he got Asperger's.
Drake missing the chromosome
Is he?
without the beard. He look retarded.
No.
God.
He do. That beard has done wonders for Drake.
That beard has
And that light bulb?
upgraded.
It's life changing.
Kyrie
Yeah,
said
his abs.
Kyrie
his
said
abs
Juicy
talking.
Smollett is a liar. Ain't nobody waiting on him. Ain't nobody waiting on him or anyone else in Below Zero whether to call them the names and smack them up and tie a nose.
I stand with Jesse.
I don't
Justice
really know why
for
you do.
Jesse.
I'm so confused.
Hashtag
What do you
justice for
like?
Jesse.
How could you even say yeah?
I just don't believe that he will make something up like that. You can't.
Are you
can't
trolling
make
right
stuff-
now? Or you been for real?
I'm being so for real. I stand with Justy. Justice for
What
Justy.
do you think the motive was? Like, you think he got a boyfriend and he didn't want
No,
something
he
to come
believes
out
in
of his
Jesse.
phone records?
No, I really
Oh,
believe.
for that? Yeah,
Like,
I
why
wouldn't give
he
the
lied?
police my phone records either.
No.
He's gay. We know this.
Yeah.
Like, what
his
are you
drug
hiding at
dealer,
this point?
coke.
Was he in the streets meeting the boys?
The
the
other
transition
boys, the
down.
other celebrities you've been fucking on the
Yeah,
low.
Like, no, I would
No,
never give
you
got to
protect your
But
privacy.
would they be able to release all of that?
Yes, it's
or,
public
or
record
it's
now.
gonna be a bitch that's gonna sneak it and send it to TMZ
Right, it's
for
the public record
100,000
now.
when she only making 30.
They already
I'm
leaked.
more
They
interested in
already.
when he
They
was
were
hiding.
already leaking the depositions that was supposed to be private from the
Yeah.
brothers.
Right.
So of course they're gonna leak my news and shit on my phone because they're
His
great
news
dudes.
already out.
I don't want to see that.
And then
care.
being a black man in America in the climate that we already endure with the police, I don't believe shit
He
that
probably
comes out
would
of
have
their
outed
mouth.
everybody. with
I
that.
don't
Chicago
give a
has been
shit.
hiding deaths. We still ain't find out what happened to that girl and her organs.
Yo.
What happened?
The little girl that was at the hotel party that was found in the freezer.
Oh shit!
I forgot.
Y'all forgot about
I
that?
remember
Y'all
that.
forgot- y'all-
I remember
don't watch
that.
the
She was at
I
the
do.
she was at the hotel party with her friends. She was allegedly drunk, and she was wandering, quote unquote, through the hallways and ended up in the locked herself in the freezer, and died. But she ain't had no organs inside the freezer.
That story didn't make no sense either. Not like Jesse.
Was she
but
white?
She was
black.
black.
She was black. A young black girl.
She was black.
That's why it's unfair.
Somebody lured her to that. I'm not gonna
Yeah, that was murder. What were we talking about?
Child, we don't even.
Because that's where. But
Dave
there was
Chappelle.
something before him
Dave
because we
Chappelle.
went back.
With Dave Chappelle.
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
thank
Dave
you.
Chappelle.
Yeah, I think he did a great job. For
It was
what
a-
it
he
was.
did a good job.
I think he did.
Dave is gave. Try this again. Dave is a goat.
Is he? He's
Yes,
the goat or
he's
a goat?
a
A goat.
When
For
it's all
Chappelle.
said and
For his
when it's all
field,
said and
for
done,
his field.
when it's all said and done, he'll
I
be a
think to
goat.
the white people, yeah. He's
To the black people,
the white
too.
people's
I think the
I
black
think so,
the
too.
black people go hard for him for the
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle?
show.
The
Yes.
Chappelle show.
The
The
Chappelle
Chappelle
show
show was
was
iconic.
Yeah.
I mean, that was iconic, but Dave as a whole?
Dave is a goat.
But that's
But he's
his
considered a
product.
legend.
Dave is
Is
a
he?
goat.
Yeah.
Not to me, but he is.
He will go down as
That's-
a goat.
That's his product. The Chappelle show is his thing.
Yeah.
He will
That's
go down
all
as a
we
goat.
can give him credit for.
But that was such a big thing.
Can I just
As
say
a
thank
comedian,
you
all
for
you
this
need is
ginger ale?
like a moment.
Thank you for this ginger
Oh,
ale.
you're welcome.
It's doing wonders.
Good.
like his movies, trash.
It moves mountains.
What movies were he?
Half Baked, Blue Streak.
Oh, Blue Streak was Martin.
Yeah, that's Martin.
But he
had
was
a
in it,
small
though.
role.
What else was he in?
Well, if he was in the small
fucking,
roles, he was in The Stars Born.
He sure was in that, and he was in
I still haven't seen it.
Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His movies don't be
But
hidden.
I think you have to think about how a person shifted the culture. And Dave Chappelle is very
shifted.
highly regarded as a comedian.
And he's a stand-up comedian. I don't think he's
Yeah.
the actor comedian.
Right.
Right.
Like Kevin
He just
Hart might
did
be,
movies.
you
An
know,
actor
a movie.
He
comedian.
just
Yeah.
happened to have a
Right.
sketch show,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
Because if you list out like 10 comedians, you'd be tripping if you didn't put Dave Chappelle on there. We don't have that many.
Yeah.
And if we break it down to stand-up comedians, he's probably one of the best that ever did it.
Absolutely.
Is he?
Yeah.
He has like 4 specials.
He has more than 4.
Yeah.
just got-
he
yeah.
got his deals for 3 on Netflix. So
How
he
many
had some
specials
before
does
that.
Eddie have?
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Yeah, and he has.
But his are actually like fucking hilarious.
Well, I
Dave's
think it's
are
all
fucking
about
hilarious.
It's
what
about
you into.
opinion.
Yeah.
You got to stop taking people's icon status.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's an icon. Like I don't know. I mean, like Dave's funny, but he's not.
But you got to go by what the masses think too.
That's what it is. Like, if he's going to be something
He's
that
not
is
my cup of
remembered
tea,
in
but
his...
he's still.
Right. Like, 10 years down the
Legendary.
line, if you're like, who are the best comedians of the past 10 years?
I don't
Dave
think I would
Chappelle.
say Dave.
Dave Chappelle.
Wow.
I don't like right now. I wouldn't say Dave.
Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart.
I wouldn't even say Kevin.
Damn, who else?
Richard Pryor. Well,
Chris
that's not the
Rock.
last 10 years. He's been
10
dead about...
years.
Oh, 10 years.
More than
Like
10
new
years.
comedians, who's new?
Gerard
Tiffany
Carmichael.
Haddish, but no one's going to put
Just
Tiffany on
hilarious.
there.
Gerard Carmichael is hilarious.
Don't forget
That's
Monique.
hilarious.
Just
hilarious.
hilarious. She's a new age comedian.
Some more.
Some more. Monique. My
But
good-
they're no new batch.
They're not new bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
what,
really
like
hard.
DC Young Fly and like all the
I look at them
Instagram
as
niggas.
actors and Instagram people. I don't look at them as stand. Are they stand?
They be having like little stand up.
They do
Yeah.
stand up
They
stuff
do 'em.
now.
You know what's crazy? I actually would not say Monique is an icon. I love
How?
Monique down. But
I might agree with
if you have this conversation with the masses,
I might agree with
They
you.
disrespectful.
Or if you have this
She's a
conversation, if you
legend,
if
I
you
mean,
have this
an icon in the black
conversation with
community.
if you have this conversation with Netflix, they'll agree too.
Yeah, oh.
Netflix. That's some
Oprah.
bullshit.
hey, my love.
and
I'm
Tyra.
Oprah, Tyra, Lee Daniels.
I'm rocking with you, Monique.
She also has a.
I
my
love
shit.
Monique.
she does have an Oscar.
She does have an
She
Oscar.
does. I think Monique is phenomenal at what she does, but I don't
Queens of
think
Comedy was door opening.
it was everything.
She has the Vegas residency.
Parkers.
The first comedian
I saw,
too.
The Parkers.
I saw her like,
The
I wouldn't
Parkers.
call that a residency.
I'm
It was
going.
a room of 25
It
people.
don't
I
matter.
saw her
It
there.
don't.
I saw her
Yeah,
in
the
Phoenix. She was
closet.
hilarious.
All she did was stand up and talk about her life. She didn't do any like.
That's
She
what
don't.
a
She don't have
comedian
a.
does.
No, she
Because she
didn't do
doesn't
it
have a
like
set.
comedy.
Yeah, she doesn't have a
It
set.
was
She just literally
like-
just talks.
She was just talking.
Yeah.
She could have wrote a book for that.
I'm here for Monique.
Because I've seen her. I see her in Phoenix. No, she just talked to us, and it was
Was it- it
hilarious.
was funny.
But it was
yeah,
good.
It's supposed to be a
It was
conversation.
hilarious.
but she didn't have
Every
like.
comedian is not. The
She called me out.
But how many comedians do you know that say like can just do that? Can just go out there and just talk to you instead of
off
like
script,
an
no
actual
script,
ass set.
I think she's super talented. I just don't think that. I don't even want to say. Okay, I feel like the masses would consider Steve Harvey an iconic.
He is
comedian,
iconic.
and I don't think he's funny at
Not
all.
funny at all.
No, Steve Harvey.
He's
Oh,
not-
Steve
he's still an
Harvey.
icon.
No,
He
no.
is an
Steve
icon.
Harvey was
Oh,
ever
Steve
funny.
Harvey. When Steve Harvey
Why
was
is he an
cussing,
icon?
when he was cussing
still
and
is
doing all that
cussing.
stuff,
Why is he an icon?
Steve was fucking
Why is he an
hilarious.
icon? What do you mean?
I think
Oh,
it's
the
funny.
one that Monique
Oh,
can't be
first of all,
Steve
the
No,
is
they
man-
fucking
both are. They both
hilarious.
are.
No. But Steve Harvey is in a league of his own. The man has a suit line.
Right,
The man
that's
has
what-
talk
that makes
shows.
The
Iconic.
Steve
We talking
Harvey
about
show
comedy,
alone.
No, we're talking about everything. A brand.
no.
We're talking about.
I'm
his
doing-
as a
Steve does have a
brand.
brand.
I'm doing
Steve
icons
is a
that are
brand.
brand.
Steve
That's
is a
what
brand.
the conversation
Brand.
is. A comedy legend?
Yes.
Yeah,
A comedy
yeah.
legend.
Because you've been doing it 25
Oh,
years,
no,
don't
no.
make you no legend.
That's true. That makes you
Comedy
consistent.
is what catapulted his brand.
Steve
Without-
Harvey.
Him
Never
on
best
Def
guy.
Jam.
Steve
Him on Def
Harvey.
Jam.
Hold on. Name a memorable
Is a
Steve Harvey
legend.
joke.
Nobody
Oh, wait.
got one. Nobody.
Steve
I
Harvey.
mean, I can't name you one,
Okay.
but he is
Fucking
funny though.
legend.
Is he?
He's not funny.
He's
He
a
is funny.
fucking
I
legend.
think
He
it's
ugly
hilarious.
too.
Y'all will not do
What
this
does that
to Uncle
mean?
Steve.
What does
Once
that
he
matter?
took-
He got an attitude.
Once he took that piece
It's too
off,
many strikes.
yeah.
Bitch, what?
Steve Harvey is a fucking
Bitch, he
legend,
curved you?
and we will not. Right.
You mad?
God damn it,
We
Atlanta.
will not.
Steve,
would not.
Steve is a legend to
We
me.
will not do this.
Yeah.
We
I
will
don't
not
see
do-
how he's not.
Not on the Get
He's
Right radio
successful.
show. We will not disrespect.
I think he's
Steve Harvey.
iconic. I don't
He's
think he's funny.
successful.
But that goes back to the conversation like of Nikki. It's
Right.
like, I don't necessarily have to agree to respect how you shifted the culture. Steve
Right.
Harvey has shifted the culture. I don't think he's funny.
Right.
It is what it is. But I respect
Family
the
Feud
stats.
alone.
Successful black man.
Cedric the Entertainer is funnier than Steve Harvey.
Cedric ain't funny to me either.
What?
He's not funny to
What's the
me,
other
but he's
one that
funnier.
Bernie?
Mac.
Bernie Mac. Now that
Hilarious.
Bernie
motherfucker's
Mac is
funny.
fucking hilarious.
D.L. Hughley was trash.
I like
Oh,
D.L.
D.L.
Hughley.
Hughley was funny
Is-
too.
He's
I
funny.
saw
On
that-
that- on the
oh,
special?
yeah,
He was a
you
cute
didn't like
filler.
that?
I
He was a
think
filler.
no. I think his humor. You have to rewatch it when you're older.
Yeah.
I've seen Kid
He's smart
Comedy as an
comedy.
adult. He wasn't funny to me.
I have to go
He's
back.
still
Because
young,
some of the
too.
stuff I didn't understand, but now that I go back and look at it and his approach, I think his approach to his jokes were just different from the others. Whereas we were used to like more like hyper, more theatrical, and he was just
Yeah.
like they were just like telling them. And I think once you go back and look at it, like I can appreciate this.
I
more.
love D.L.
Very uncle at the cookout.
Yeah, you can appreciate it more.
Drunk Uncle.
Thank you.
Right.
Keith says Steve is definitely funny. He know how to tell jokes for the masses, kids, old people, and everybody.
Yeah,
Name a
is
Steve
that
Harvey
nigga.
joke, listener.
Right.
Why don't you name a Monique joke?
Right.
Fat girl, something. Taking it in
Right.
the button.
Ooh, but I bet you he was right halfway. Shit. Always talking about weight.
Also, Monique is an icon. She even did a special
She's
at a
an icon.
jail.
I know. I
did.
love that special.
I could have been your cellmate.
Like
Right.
that was
That on
hilarious.
Netflix.
Yeah.
The fact that you can name the special, name a
Yeah.
Steve Harvey special.
I
That's
don't
not
have-
King's
I don't-
Comedy.
Steve
I don't-
Harvey show.
I don't have to name a special.
The Parker.
The Parker.
Kids say Little Big Shots.
What?
The
I
Steve
mean, those
Harvey
are,
Morning
those are
Show.
shows that he hosts, though.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Monique had a talk show on
Strawberry
BET.
letter. Yeah.
Monique did have Monique at Night.
She had a show on BET.
She did.
Oh, that was like a week.
All right,
No,
don't do
it's
that.
Yeah.
3 years. Don't do it.
Don't do
Oh,
it.
it was three. It was 3 years.
No,
Yes, it was.
Ain't no
That
way.
was 6 weeks.
Wait, was it
sneak
3
peek.
seasons?
3 seasons.
3 seasons.
3
3 years. It's like, whoa, I don't remember.
It was 3
How does
seasons?
6
Nah.
weeks sneak peek.
No.
It wasn't no 3 seasons.
It was a 3
not.
season.
It was
It was
one
3
episode a
seasons.
season.
Yeah,
it was
Oh
3
my
seasons.
God.
It was about 5
She had all
episodes
the
a season, but it was 3
black people
seasons.
that nobody respect on.
She
I
brought
remember.
Foxy Brown on there when she still couldn't hear, and
Right,
I
right.
appreciated
Yeah.
that.
When she
And
still
that-
can hear, is she deaf?
Yeah.
Where you been?
Foxy's deaf?
She's
Yeah.
had
Been there. That's why
momentum.
she can't rap. Well, that ain't why she can't rap.
What? I ain't know that.
You didn't see her when she was at
lost
that
her hearing
concert?
when- yeah.
That last video, she had them shades on. Nobody knew it was her. She
What
was all
video?
upbeat.
No, when she did the Candy, the dungeon. tour.
Yeah.
She got booed because she couldn't hear the music, but she was still rapping.
Yeah, she's still rapping there.
She was
Zooming
on
in.
And she
beat.
was covered up.
Why she can't
Yeah.
get a hearing aid?
Why she can't retire?
I love Auntie
Well,
Fox.
she ain't got no
Foxy.
money.
Anybody
Her-
who booked Foxy just like Lauren Hill is.
Her and Nikki should go in retirement.
Wait,
She
how she get? What happened? Like, how she get deaf?
I don't know.
She literally woke up overnight and couldn't hear.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's sad.
Damn.
That happens, apparently.
And
She
niggas
get
was
a
born
hearing
her,
aid.
so niggas didn't know she was deaf or what?
Oh, they did.
No,
We
but why you?
Why they
so
still
I gotta
born
give
her?
you my money to come hear you. Nyang, nyang.
Fuck it up.
Oh,
She
That's
was
fucked
not.
up.
She was not on.
don't you make no
That's
deaf
fucked
jokes.
up.
Because you, this week 2.
Question.
Her baby's.
Oh, I ain't even
big
play
enough.
that. Let's take us
Her
out.
baby's
Next
so
next
cute.
segment. Next segment.
Oh, Foxy got a baby.
Yeah, a little girl.
Tavares,
Gorgeous
Keith said,
baby. Yeah.
Keith said, tell one Richard Pryor joke. That ain't fair.
I don't follow Richard.
Most of his comedy was in movie shows and hosting gigs.
Richard died 20 years before we came on Earth.
Richard is kind of overrated to me. Like,
Richard
is he really that
Pryor
hilarious?
is that
Well, I've
hilarious.
never seen the special.
And
I only
for-
seen like
and
bits
for-
and pieces.
original.
And for what he was doing at the
that
time
time.
that
Right.
he was doing,
Yes, in the
makes
70s.
him iconic.
I need to watch like a special because I haven't seen like I've only seen like clips, so I wouldn't really
But
know if
the
he's
way
really
that
funny.
he attacked racism
Right.
and just everything,
Once again-
homosexuality and
You would
everything.
have to understand the climate. of-
Once again, goes back to my point of it's about how you shifted the culture during
Yes.
your moment.
That's
Was
right.
Bill Cosby a legend?
Yes, Bill
Or-
Cosby is a
Absolutely.
legend. I
Is he still
Spy.
like-
I Spy
Absolutely.
being the
He's
first
still-
African American
So
to be on a primetime television
I
show,
agree.
like be a lead.
Uh-oh.
we could take him
I
away.
love it.
We could take his icon status away.
No, we cannot
No,
take
we
icon.
cannot.
He's a rapist. What are you
well,
talking about?
let's take
That's
Michael's
not fair.
status away.
Hey. No, we're not gonna do that.
Let's bring up
He
the
was-
coke then.
Okay, hold on.
We
Michael,
can't take R.
Michael
Kelly
has.
status either.
Why can't we?
Because it's done.
Iconic.
Oh, you have to strip it away.
Because the work is done. It's
Yeah.
not about.
Since you brought up Michael,
You gotta separate
he's
the
been
person from
proven
the art.
innocent. I don't know how many times, but
Don't
now
go
since
back
we're
and
talking
forth with
about
him.
Bill, now we're talking about Bill.
I like where you're going with this.
The motherfucker has been proven guilty.
He was not proven guilty.
How was he not? He's in jail, is he not?
He's
Is he not in jail?
Off lies.
Off lies.
50 women lying.
well,
Yeah.
we can't necessarily say that because you are incarcerated that
You're
it's
guilty.
justified.
That's also
Remember,
true.
Kalik Browder. He was in jail forever, lost his mind,
Who
and
was that?
killed himself
Shit,
when he
the,
came out.
the Central Park 5.
Oh.
He wasn't Central Park.
He
Five.
wasn't,
No, I'm
but
saying,
that's
them.
another
Oh,
example.
well, yeah. Still.
Oh wait, who?
Oh,
Because you just said Central Park 5, that fucked me up. Who were we talking about?
Central Park 5 is one
It's
situation where
separate from
guys were
Khalid.
wrongly
Yeah, I
in
know about
prison.
that.
And then Khalid Browder is the young guy who was, what was it, like
Wrongly
stealing
convicted.
about
Is
a
this the
backpack
nigga
or
that they're
something?
making a movie about?
He made
Jamie
it-
Foxx and Michael B. Jordan?
No,
Probably, I think so.
no,
He already has a movie.
no. That's not him.
No.
The Khalid Browder story. I think Jay-Z did it.
Yeah, it's a documentary.
I thought that was the
he
Trayvon
killed him.
story.
He
He's doing
committed
that too.
suicide after he got out. Yeah.
But that just goes back to show, like, you being in jail doesn't necessarily mean you deserve to be in jail. I think, like, for Bill Cosby as a person, he's trash. But his work,
Just
what
like R.
he
Kelly.
did to shift the culture is, like, black
just like R.
families
Kelly.
that are not, like, toxic. Black families where a mom has a good job, a dad has a good job, the kids are in school doing
Mm-hmm.
well. Little Bill, a positive show for kids with a little black character. It's like you cannot erase the work he did because he as a person is trash.
I Fucking Spy.
What's that?
the movie.
No, the TV show.
I don't think you needed to list that because it's kind of fucked up
Fat
my point.
Albert.
No,
But,
I Spy he was the first lead African American on primetime television. Let's
well,
not
you
take
see?
this away from
That's the
Bill
thing.
Cosby.
I know
Why?
that shit. Because he did it.
He didn't.
He's
He
a
did
fucking.
it.
He did
icon.
what?
He's a trailblazer.
The work. Like, you cannot erase his work
He
because
opened
he as
doors
a
for
person
other people,
sucks.
and white people would probably want us to close that door and erase all of his accomplishments.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So just
And-
fuck the fact that he's racist.
No, he could still be a rapist. I mean, he's still
He's
a
not a
rapist,
rapist.
but he's still, you know,
Absolutely.
he
you,
still opened doors. I still stand on his shoulders.
you see how they took Michael's name off the Vanguard Award?
Oh, that pissed me
Did
off.
they?
Yeah, that pissed me
And
off.
Missy purposely kept saying it.
And yeah,
Oh, I
because
didn't
that
realize
pissed
that.
me off.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the thing is, it's like, if he was a rapist or not, Michael Jackson's work, Michael
When did
Jackson's
they do that?
every-
This year?
This
this
year,
year.
because of that HBO special.
Yeah.
Fuck Oprah.
She's trash
And the white president's up here grabbing pussies.
and vocal about it,
Hello.
tweeting about it.
And y'all still elected him.
Yeah.
But if it was proven that he touched Macaulay Culkin, does that erase the success of Thriller, of Beat It, the Moonwalk, how fans faint when they saw him in concert? Like, does that erase
Super Bowl.
that?
Right.
I think
Chris,
No, well, to play devil's advocate, I think what the people or the masses are saying is, if we knew then what we know now, we
What
would
do
not
we
have
know
supported
now?
you. No, he's hypothetically speaking. If he did do what it was alleged that he did, we wouldn't have supported you. We wouldn't have gotten behind you and rallied behind your music, so you would not have been this megastar.
But
we
why
would
did
not
you-
have bought your albums.
but why did you
Why
rally
did they take his
behind
name
it?
off the Vanguard?
Because it was good.
Because of that HBO
no,
shit.
or just because it was what
I
it
don't
was.
think that many people
They
watched
didn't
it.
want the
It
controversy
wasn't even
around
that
it.
You are not here for Michael.
They just didn't
No,
want the
I am
controversy.
here for Michael. A little bit, un poquito. I'm here for Michael a little bit.
Let's go to the question of the day.
Mine still isn't complete. I want you to know. And you gave me time, but I just couldn't
I
figure
give
it
you
out.
ample amount of time.
I'm such an old head.
The question of the day is:
Oh,
if
fuck.
106 in Park
Oh, fuck.
was still on TV, what would be your top 10 songs this week? What would be the new joint of the day, the throwback of the day, and who are your hosts?
Oh shit!
Ooh, host,
Ooh, I didn't
don't know.
complete this worth a damn.
I didn't do homework at all.
This is a mess.
I love 106 in Park.
Me
I watched every
It's the
single
reason I
day.
went to school for broadcasting.
I was so
I
sad
actually
when
did my
I
list, so
watched
I want to go last
Wait, is
because
it-
I actually did my list.
is
Wow. Oh, okay.
So maybe
wow.
you should go first.
Right.
Is it supposed to be current music that, like,
Yeah.
is it the most popular music out, or is it like music that we think should be there?
Music that's out
I
right
want to
now.
hear your list because you're not up on current events.
I think I have a nice, decent
He's
list.
gonna be like Michael.
He's
Jackson.
up
It's
on
gonna be all
current
Drake.
music.
It's gonna
Nah,
be
no, it's
Drake.
gonna be good.
Number 10 will be Old Town Road by Lil Nas X.
That would've been
That's
nice.
Number
one.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
106
Yes.
in
on
Park.
number
Park.
10. It'll be number
They
10.
They would have retired it.
It would have
Yeah.
been number
Yeah,
10, I
right,
feel
right.
like.
It'll be. You've been ready.
Wait.
Number 9 would be the Baby and the Meg song. What's that called?
Oh
Cash
yeah.
Cash
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
I put
that'd
that
be-
number 5.
I put that as
That's
number
my
9.
I think I did
Number 5, I put that. Number 8, I put that Missy Elliott Throwback song.
Mm-hmm.
shit. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Number 7, I put Motivation by Normani. 6, I put Truth.
Shit.
You don't like that song?
She would have been a
She's
little
not
higher.
for 106 in
She
Park.
would have been a little higher on the countdown.
I think
for
it
me.
would have
She's
worked.
garbage. Can we talk about her?
She's garbage?
We're not gonna talk.
She's
We're
She's
not,
garbage?
She's not garbage.
Garbage.
I'm here for it. She's a
She's not
glorified
garbage.
Beyonce dancer.
She's not garbage.
She's
She
not
just
talented.
she
to
does
me.
not have
Nothing
the
about
right
her
team.
tone is amazing.
Have you not seen her
The
dance?
video was great.
She needs
Okay,
a better
she's a
team.
dancer. Who cares?
I think she just
has
needs
no
time.
stage presence. She's no.
She needs a better
charisma.
team.
She's only 22.
She,
Damn,
will
that's
be.
it?
Beyonce was
And
16.
16 and my stilettos been standing in this
This stage.
What's your age?
What's the question they got when I hit the stage? I'm a
Do
queen.
you
She's a
ever believe
knockoff.
it?
People,
The video was
knockoff.
great.
Or watered down Beyonce.
people set her up with that
but I
Beyonce
still have
comparison.
Beyonce.
I do think that. I think she's been set up with
She's
the
been
Beyonce.
set up.
I think she just needs a better team.
Why they not
She needed
comparing
a
her
new
to
lane.
Sierra?
Because
Who the hell
because
wanna
she
be
came
compared to
from a
Sierra?
girl
So
Sierra
Sierra
was a
group.
could
great
dance.
performer.
Sierra
You
could
know
dance.
she came from a girl group, so people try to
But
pin
she
that stuff.
can't.
I don't think it's fair to Normani to try to compare her
It's
to
not.
Beyonce because she's not Beyonce.
And how about
But
you
she
not
is
have her
Normani.
in all your performances?
She is
When I saw
Normani.
her at the McDonald's thing downtown or whatever, she did the same breakdown, instrumentation, everything.
Well, you know,
Because she made me mad.
He's mad.
Just like Michael, I'm hot over here.
triggered.
Respect my
He is triggered.
This is in distress.
Number 6 would be True Hurts by Lizzo. I don't like Lizzo, but I put her in there
I
because the song
love
is
Lizzo.
hot. Just because the song
I
is
think
hot.
she's
I love,
great.
love,
Do you think
love
she'd be on
I
106
love
Park,
her.
though?
I love Lizzo.
I mean, I only put her on there just because the song is hot.
have you listened to the album?
I don't like Lizzo.
Have you listened to the album?
Why would I listen to her? I don't like her.
I think if you listen to the album,
Do you
you'll
like her
make-
as a person? Or you
I
not
feel like
watch
she's
her?
too much.
Do you think she can get her
I
nails
love
done?
her confidence. Like her confidence is great, but I just feel like she's just too.
extra.
Yeah, she's just too extra for me.
Can
As an
she go
artist.
to the nail salon?
Oh, you kicked her out the dance.
You know,
No,
shit
he
here.
kicked her out.
You know shit here.
Number 5 would be "Be Honest" by Georgia Smith and Burna Boy.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Number 4 would be "How Do You Sleep" by Sam Smith and Normani. Number 3 would be "Lucky Day" Real Games.
Sam Smith will not be on 106
no.
in Park.
His song, why not?
Dance
Get
with a
Up.
stranger.
106
Flat
in Park.
screen.
You mean Dancing with a
TRL.
Stranger, right?
That's TRL.
Why wouldn't it be on 106? It's been white people on 106.
It's
With
Sam
Soul,
Smith's
he's not-
song.
In Sync Gone was
Normani
like
is on it.
She shouldn't be on there.
She may not be on 106 in Park. The only reason Motivation is going to be on there is because 106 in Park is mentioned
Right.
in
And
Motivation.
then you got a point. I mean,
She
I
would
don't
be
know.
on there.
I think it
She would be on there.
Number 2 would be
This song,
"Heat."
that song.
Number
Go
2 would
ahead.
be "Heat" by Chris Brown and Gunna.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And number 1 would be "No Guidance." The new joint would be that Hot Girl Summer song. And the throwback, I put "Not My Type" by New Edition. And the host,
I
I
don't
put
know
"You
that
Two
song.
Niggas."
Thank you.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Who's free?
I'll be free.
Okay.
You be AJ, but you
I'm
got some
AJ.
cases.
I do got some cases.
No, you should clean
It's
that up.
it's real
Y'all
life.
believe it? I
No.
don't believe it.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
I do.
Nope.
Oh, AJ good people.
Nope. He's good people.
Yeah, what about Malik Yoba? What y'all
Malik
think about
Yoba,
that?
that's our frat brother. We would not have any slander.
He is
I
Sigma
think
too?
he is a Sigma.
What do you mean
he
you
is
won't
a-
have any slander? He's
He came out and said he's trans
He's trans attracted, but I don't like how they're trying to. Every time somebody says that they are attracted to someone, or is like,
I didn't
Mike
read the
said some-
comment, so what was
but
that exactly?
this is my thing. When someone comes out and says they either trans attractive or they have some type of connection to the LGBTQIA community, they always try to connect it to pedophilia.
Really?
They always try to connect it to pedophilia. Now
Yeah.
there's some people coming out saying that he was with somebody that was underage. And now they're removing stuff from him. No, I don't believe that he was with somebody that was underage. I hate that as soon as somebody says that, they automatically try to make it perverted or try to make it
Yeah.
something that it's not.
What is the IA in LGBT?
Intersexual, ally, asexual.
The alphabet people.
The alphabet.
And I just think that's my thing about Malik Yoba. Shout out to Malik for being transparent
Yeah.
and saying what a lot of people are afraid to say, because I know a lot of people that mess with trans.
Oh, I know.
women. But
Maybe are you biased because this is your frat brother?
no, I'm not biased. No.
Well,
if
Basic
he
is
was,
what? He said it, so he like it.
No,
If it
I'm
was something
saying
else.
about the allegation about
Oh,
No,
about the
him.
young-
no, I just think
didn't know
I
about
just
that.
no, I just hate that that's always the first thing that people go to. As soon as somebody says that I'm gay, oh, he must like little boys.
It seems very
Or he-
timely.
yeah.
Like he admits that he likes trans, and now all of a sudden, like you said, it becomes really perverted. And I'm just like, stop making it that, because the trans community needed the visibility that his statement made, because
Yeah.
a lot of guys abuse trans women because
They're
of
dying.
their
Because
own
they like 'em.
vices.
Right.
Right. So
Isn't
it's
like the average lifespan of a trans person like 35?
I feel like that's
it
too
wouldn't
high.
shock me, but it does sound a little high.
Yeah.
And that's like sad. So when someone puts light on it, then you automatically try to take that light away by turning something evil.
But what if it was true? Because just a second ago we had conversations about Bill
Yeah.
Cosby, Michael Jackson, and the allegations that came forward, and everybody, well, not everybody, but it was a group consensus that we were believing these allegations.
Right.
But now that we're talking about Malik Yoba, there's this other.
I need to know the proof.
I'm
always just show me the proof.
Okay.
I think it's in regard to the time of it. Like with Bill Cosby, I don't even know why these bitches came in the game so late. But like, shout out to y'all though. In terms of,
50.
I guess she remember who she was fucking back then.
Right.
I
Okay.
can't keep up with the nigga last week.
Right.
I don't even know
You
his
just know he got
name.
you still got your watch though. That's all that matters.
so it's like he just recently, like this is all in a week span, said, okay, I'm trans attracted.
Mhm.
Now this story comes out. When did the allegations first, like when did this situation happen? 'Cause
Or is the trans person just doing this for clout?
Or maybe she felt like this was her opportunity.
I just feel like she's fucking up his message.
Oh, it was a trans girl that came out and said he messed
Yeah,
with
when
her
he was
13,
underage.
He was paying for her for sex.
At 13?
However, so I will say, yeah, at 13, from 13 to 16, he was paying her for oral sex or sex, something. Now, I'm going to say, too, I do agree with you guys. I don't believe it. However, okay, so you were selling pussy at 13, sis, and why are you mad?
Right.
You weren't trying to sell it to the other 13-year-olds.
And you sold it to the right one. He was
Hello?
on New York Undercover.
He was on
Right.
New York Undercover at that time, right? So he had money.
Right.
You upped your right.
Is it too late to sell mine?
Shit. Come out of retirement. I'm sorry. Back to 106 in Park.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Sorry, Chris. Let's bring this back in.
Malik Yoba don't even got a song.
Let's bring this back in.
I was gonna vote Miss My House.
Let's bring this back. I don't know my full top 10 because I did not do my homework, Chris.
I know you did.
And
I knew, like when I sent that, I knew you weren't going to do it.
Wow.
Oh shit.
And I thought you were going to send the question to them.
Wow. You know what? Actually,
So I
I
definitely
know, I know you
it's
don't.
all on my phone. No, it's not.
Well, I'm gonna put Meg Thee Stallion on for 2 songs.
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
Who else I'm put on there? I would put the Heat song, Chris Brown, on there.
Mm-hmm.
Who would I want to be my host? I don't know. Host, like a man and a woman.
It could be anybody.
Y'all can talk about something. I think about it.
I think that I don't know my top 10, but I know that Megan Thee Stallion will definitely be on there. Not Hot Girl Summer, but it definitely probably be Big Ol' Freak.
I think for the new joint, it
that's
should be on there.
retired.
'Cause
Big
it-
Ol' Freak is not on 106 in Park at this moment.
Yes, it
That's
is.
old.
No, I don't think so.
Cash shit.
Cash shit is gonna be up
The
there.
Baby will be on there.
The baby.
I love him.
I like him.
Me
Normani would be on there. I'm trying to think in my head.
Cardi.
What's your
the
number
new
one?
joint is Fat Joe and Cardi B. Y'all like that?
Yes.
Yes,
I love that song.
yes,
That was
that's
a
the
good
new
one.
joint today.
That was
Just
good.
came out today.
My new joint.
What's your number one?
My number one would probably be No Guidance. Chris Brown and Drake.
I'm putting Young Miami Soaking Wet on there
For
I
number
haven't
one?
heard that one yet.
off the Quality Control album.
For the number
I
one?
like that.
No, just on
Oh.
the album. It was good. It's solid.
What you got here?
Let's see what songs.
Oh,
I
Cardi will
listed.
be on there.
What? No, that press song?
Yep.
I can't stand Cardi.
Hot Girl Summer would be number one because Megan is just the girl of the moment.
She is.
Number 3 because I didn't put none for number 2. Motivation by Normani. Number 4 is that Uno song.
Oh,
Uno,
yeah.
Dos, Tres, Tato.
Yeah, she a
Who?
tato. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
The kids
que no
like
lo
it,
son,
so I threw it
she a
on there.
tato.
Whose song is that?
His name is MJ.
Yeah, I like him.
MJ.
I like him.
I'm old.
I didn't put a number 5. I don't know why I was doing it so
You just
strategically.
skipping.
Number 6 is Throwback by Missy Elliott.
Throw it back.
I didn't do
Throw it
7 or
back.
8 because I wasn't confident in those.
Ooh, child.
Number
Spotty-ass
9.
list.
You gotta put your video on there.
Yeah, I ain't got the rights though. I ain't got the
yeah.
rights. I get sued. Number 9 is Single Again by Big Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, like
I forgot about that.
Number 10 is Cash Shit.
I love Big Sean.
Throwback Joint. I'm gonna just do Blackstreet Don't Leave Me because I heard it
Love
last
that
night at R&B
album.
only, and it's just.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your new joint of the day?
Let's do Yes, Fat Joe and Cardi because it is about.
I'm here for it.
Who are the hosts?
You
I'm
know,
here
I-
for Cardi hosting 106 in Park. If she had the time.
Are you?
Yes.
I think that it would be so
That'd be hot.
interesting.
I think it would be
Yeah.
so trash.
I think it would tone her down eventually. Like I feel like first she would be too much, and then after a while she would
no,
realize
she
learn
squint a
the
lot.
formula.
She squint a lot, right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said she squirt a lot.
I thought you said
No.
squirt too.
I was like,
I heard
that's not
squirt
her
and I had
business.
to, I had to
Does she
use
squint?
I used context
A lot.
clues. I had to use
BET
context.
got a porn section.
right.
Uncut?
Yeah, bring that back.
Ew. I have this affinity towards Just Hilarious, so I want her to be anywhere I am. And
Not DC Young Fly because he ruined 106. I mean,
Straight TRL?
TRL,
He did.
yeah.
He trashed that.
ruined it.
I think
They
I'll
canceled
just
that so quick.
Child,
yeah,
clean it
they
up.
did.
But now they have their morning stuff with Jalima Mustafa, and I really like Jalima.
Oh, I
She's
didn't know
Spanish?
that.
No, she's black. She's like African, but she's like not African looking.
Mustafa.
She's cute.
if I kind of want, I don't want to do Just Hilarious and B Simone because I feel like that's a loud show.
I'll
It's a
take
loud
Big
ass
Simone.
show.
Very loud show.
I like her.
I want Keke Palmer to be on it for some reason
To host
oh, I
it?
can see that.
because
I love
I
Keke.
need a
Keke
balance.
need her own show. She bomb.
Yeah,
Well,
I need
you know,
a
she
balance.
had her own
She's on
show,
there.
right?
Michael,
She had a talk
she
show.
had Michael
I love
Strahan and Sarah. They
No, but
added
did she
her.
have her
But
own
she
show?
had her
She
own
did.
show
She
at a
did.
point.
Kiki.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
That was a good show.
I feel like because if I'm gonna give a really big personality, I need one to like calm it down but still be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want a Roxy.
Roxy was
Roxy
good.
was
Roxy was good for Terrence.
She was good.
With Terrence.
I didn't like either.
I love.
I
them.
didn't care for either, but I was okay with them after
I thought
the
they
first
They
were
were
They made it
okay.
awkward
I didn't like
sometimes.
Jalisa and Tigger. I can't stand
That
Jalisa.
was-
Oh yeah, that was that.
I like
yeah.
Tigger though. Tigger
I
was
like
a good
Tigger
host.
because he did good on the
But
basement.
I need
but
more Rhapsody. That's it.
right,
If they
He
was to
too
bring that
old
show
for,
back,
106.
I would love for them to bring that back.
that would be a really
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah, that's the only reboot I would like right now.
I would love to see 106 Park come back. I don't want Bow Wow nowhere near it.
I don't want it to come back. Just leave it.
Yeah,
Leave it.
it don't need to come back. I
think
just
so.
release the videos and that's
They
it.
need music.
They
They
need to
need
bring
a
back
music
Cedar's
show.
World.
Cedar's World. I'll be here for
Cedar's
see
World.
that.
And Midnight Love.
Yeah.
What was Midnight Love?
Midnight Love came
you
on
moping?
at midnight. And you
At
said like
midnight.
all
I
the
love all
like soul
R&B.
songs.
Yeah.
All the
remember
good
that.
stuff.
Yeah, I love Midnight Love.
Probably because it was so late.
But didn't Uncut come on after that?
No, Uncut came like at 3.
Yeah,
Oh, I stayed up for that.
Too.
I don't-
But
I
all
don't
the
remember
videos
the other
uncut now, so.
All of that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Access granted. I would love to have all of that back.
Bring back.
What's your
oh,
list,
my
Blake?
Okay, so the only song that I'm going to add is Make the Stallion Realer. And then
Okay.
my hosts
I
are going to
thought
be Kelly Michelle because they need work.
Kelly and Michelle?
Wow.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch past
Kelly
the
making
video.
money
Wow.
overseas on The Voice.
Wow.
Kelly
10 million a
Michelle because
season.
they need work.
Wow.
So what's she gonna introduce the
What's
gospel?
your new joint?
Wow.
New joint of the day.
My new joint is going to be Realer.
Oh, is that a new
That's
song?
it. Yeah, kind of.
For fake.
Okay.
What about Simon Says?
What's your
I like
What's your
it.
throwback?
I like the whole CD.
Oh, my throwback. It's going to be Mariah Carey, Vision of Love.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Or my all. I can do any
Not
Mariah.
ill that one.
I'm here for Mariah, but not Vision.
Okay, my all. Did you don't love my song?
Too drowsy a song.
Let Tavares come up with his own list.
Yeah, where's your list? Where's your list?
Right.
Hold on, let me pick a throwback. A throwback
I didn't
Mariah.
pick a
Well,
throwback.
it was never an official single. I like 4th of July.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever
You're
heard
not a real
that.
Me
Mariah
neither.
fan.
I
That's
am
on
a
the
real
Butterfly
Mariah fan.
album.
My
Oh,
throwback
I-
would be something
I
from
didn't listen to it.
I'll be
2000s.
fucking with that song.
Like what?
It'll probably where the party at.
Come on, Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge Nelly,
The
because that's
remix.
my shit.
The
That is
video
my
is so
shit.
dope. Like that was a really dope ass
Yeah.
video.
That's my favorite song. I have a lot of
What's
favorite
the
songs.
Let's Get Married. That's my throwback.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which one? The remix?
No.
The original?
Yeah.
The remix go way harder than the
Everybody was
original.
losing their virginity that summer.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But you had a real
I,
short.
no,
was
everybody
a
lost their
I didn't
virginity
lose mine
to
till I was
Blue
21.
Stars. Blue Stars album.
Who?
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
That's
sure.
where everybody.
Yeah.
But I was a late bloomer.
That's
Then
my
I lose my
freshman
virginity
year
to
of
college.
college. Yes.
But that was back then.
I love that.
Wait, that. Oh, never mind. That came out in middle school for me.
Yeah, from middle
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was in elementary.
I was in middle school as well.
I had to think about it. Like, wait, high school.
I was young with that one.
I was a baby.
All right. If I told you that.
Yes, it is my favorite. I told you that. So today's If I Told You That. If you could have a dinner party with any 5 people of your choosing,
Oh,
living
so
or
many
dead,
people. These is just too much.
who would you pick?
Ooh, want my
And what would
mama.
you eat? At the start of this, I would like to say I want Popeyes.
What was the question?
If you could have a dinner party with any 5 people of your choosing, living or dead, who would you pick?
Michael, for one.
Is there going to be Coke?
I think we got it. We kind of guessed that. Coke is going to be there. Coke and Propofol on deck.
So nobody's eating, basically.
Honey.
Michael will be there. Bernice will be there.
Do you want to talk to her stare?
I just want to look at her.
Okay. That's a quiet dinner.
I just want to talk to her and look at her.
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, my God.
Why would he be there?
Well, you got somebody for you. Michael needs somebody too.
Let's end this show. Let's end this show. Michael, Bernice.
You foul. Wrong as hell.
Something wants me to say Nikki, but not really.
No.
Just because I want to see her in person.
Can you stop having a silent
You want
dinner?
her around the legend? Michael?
Just cause. Okay, I don't need
She's
to
a
say her.
legend already. Y'all said that.
Yeah, y'all did. You said she was an icon, didn't you?
She's an icon. She's a rap icon.
Legend, icon, same
It's
shit.
not
Yeah,
the same
that's
thing.
what I
It's
think.
not.
Oh, that's
What's
not
the
same
difference?
thing.
What's the difference?
I feel like
Oh, those are the same thing.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Icon has like an era. Legend is like overall.
I don't know.
So you can only be an icon for a certain period of time.
You can be iconic.
So
in a
you can,
moment.
so you can drop the icon status.
no.
That's what it sound like.
I don't
That's
think
what
so.
I'm agreeing.
That's what it sounds like.
Like Rihanna will never be a legend, but she's an icon. She's a fashion icon.
Wait,
she's
what?
a style icon.
Yeah, I don't know if Rihanna is
I'm done.
She
legendary.
won't be
Rihanna's legendary.
No, she's an icon.
She's an
That's
icon.
14,
what I'm saying.
14 number ones.
That,
It's not 18.
$1
Mariah's
billion.
still got
$1 billion.
you know, I think we could.
Fenty. Fashion.
I don't want to count
Fenty
number
Beauty.
ones as a way though, because
Icon.
it's like Rihanna's music is
Well, how are we measuring it?
good.
Rihanna's
I'm looking
music.
at the overall shift of the culture.
Rihanna's
That's
music.
How I measure icon status.
Rihanna shifted the culture.
She
There was
did.
not
Did
a-
she?
Absolutely.
There was
That's
not-
why, that's why
Yes.
she's iconic.
There was not a brown girl making music like
Well,
she was
so-
making.
So,
So
how do
she's
you
not
judge
a legend. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to
Reach.
figure out.
There was not a brown girl making music like
So
Rihanna.
so what defines a legend? What defines an
She's
icon?
a make for brown girl.
A new age Patra.
Like, first, like, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place. Only girl in the world. There were not brown girls making music like that.
Whitney
Beyonce's
said,
been
"I
making
want
pop.
this with somebody
Whitney's
else."
been making
But they
pop.
weren't making stuff
What are
like
we talking
that.
about?
Just can't. I just can't.
You lost me on that
Yes.
point. You lost me on that point.
They were not.
I can't.
So y'all dinner party.
Monica, I can't.
When
Back
people-
to this dinner party.
Yeah, when people are
Is it my
begging
turn?
you for music,
I've only
that's
said
an
2 so
icon.
far. You can go ahead.
I want a shady dinner table. So I
that should be
want Wendy.
Oh,
I want Whitney.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want Aretha.
Oh wow.
I want Rihanna
Okay.
because she's gonna be shady too on the low low.
You
She'll
need
take
50
it.
cents?
Yeah.
And Mariah.
And Mariah.
You're not gonna have Prince.
No.
Oh, maybe I should add Prince
That's
in
such
there.
good shade.
I don't
Yeah,
like Prince.
I want a shady ass dinner.
Ooh, Madonna. That would have been good shade. Too.
She gonna lick
Madonna would have sat in
somebody.
the corner with them.
Madonna
She
weird.
I want a shady. I
Think
want.
she shady
And
Lady
you know
Gaga?
they
She
got
ain't
all
gonna
the
shade the
tea.
black bitches at the table.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you know they got all the
Because
tea.
Riri is
So I wanna. That's why I want all
Whitney
the
gonna
tea,
cut
and
it.
I wanna.
And what you said that were we eating that too? Eric?
Yeah, what kind
where
of
y'all
food?
eating that?
Oh, we eating that Golden Corral
Golden Corral.
because they need a buffet.
Them niggas ain't coming.
Aretha need a buffet. Wendy need a buffet. Nippy love a good. Like,
Aretha
steak.
need her own booth.
So like we
Yeah,
definitely
Nippy don't
gonna
eat.
go.
She was big on her way out. Yeah,
We're definitely eating that Golden Corral.
that's got her.
I'm gonna add Jay-Z to my table. So
Okay,
we got
You get
Michael,
3.
we got Michael, Bernice, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else. I got to keep thinking.
You want Nicki Minaj? See what the booty look like in
Nah,
person?
I could just do with Bernice.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, because y'all made me realize she don't need to be around Michael. So, y'all brought that to me. Eric,
I do want Auntie Wendy there. I want Charlemagne there. I want Little Kim there.
I was gonna put the Kim in my table.
Yeah. I want RuPaul there.
Why you want Auntie Rue?
I'm obsessed. That's my grandfather in my head. One more.
My grandfather. Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Old ass.
Old. And I'm gonna bring Aaliyah along because I love
Oh, okay.
just to have her
Do
vibe
y'all-
at the
do y'all-
table.
I feel like every time we bring her up, we got to
I will fucking swing.
We just have
if
to ask.
bring the conversation.
How do y'all feel about Aaliyah? Do y'all feel-
Trash, baby. Rock the
Can you
boat.
hit the exit?
Rock the
Can you hit
boat.
the exit music? Or I could just walk out. I could actually just walk out. It'd be
Why do you say
dramatic.
she's trash?
She can't sing and she wasn't that much of a great dancer. And she was trash as an actor, too.
Tavares?
This her dance.
What do you think?
I like Aaliyah.
You like her or what?
I like her wax
I like
figure.
her overall.
Her
I
wax
thought her
figure.
wax
She was
figure
cute.
really nice.
She was a cute
I
girl.
liked her song.
I
I feel like she would have been a huge actress.
My baby
by
is
now.
triggered.
You think she would have been a huge actress by now?
yeah.
She
She
can't
was
even
right.
act.
Right, any
about
of the
to
shit
cross
she
over.
sung.
She was just starting.
She didn't?
Get people
Oh,
My
did R.
baby's
Kelly write
triggered.
everything?
Yeah.
My baby's triggered.
And Missy.
It's okay.
I just
I
wanted
mean,
to ask. Don't look at me. I just wanted to
Aaliyah
ask.
had great.
R. Kelly
songs.
wrote the
Shit.
first album.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
That
Oh.
was
And
it.
then Missy and them came in and
Yeah.
did-
No. She had a good machine behind her.
Yeah.
I think for me, you gonna get offended now, because for me it's like her and Rihanna. It's
Rihanna
not
has a
really,
great machine.
Yeah,
behind her.
it's not really your talent shining. It's the people behind you that's really shining.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just not gonna agree to this. Actually, can we move on?
Why? No one has finished the list.
I'm just this conversation. What's the next list?
I'm sorry, Eric. You know I love you.
That's fine.
Who will be at
Roll
y'all
on.
table?
I
My
have.
Oh, I know my last two. Will Smith and Jamie.
You got like 8 people at your table.
Right,
Yeah.
you have
That was it. It was
Jamie.
Jamie, Will,
Then the table.
Jamie, Will, Bernice, Michael, and damn, who I just say?
Jamie and Will,
Bernie.
No, it was
You
one more
said
person.
Nicki.
Jay Z.
Jay-Z.
Jay Z. That's what it was.
Right.
So Jay Z, Bernice, Michael, Will Smith, and Jamie.
And where y'all eating?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, ooh.
Chris love a
Just funny
Chick-fil-A
to say
fry.
Yeah, I love some chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
All the
We'll be
fucking
good
chicken
at Chick-fil-A.
You just want the
sandwiches.
fries.
He wants the sandwich.
No, we're going to Outback. I'll change it. I'll take my
Outback.
We're going to
Oh,
Outback.
y'all fancy.
We're going to
Big
Outback.
spender. Bernice gonna be proud.
Real fry. Oh, bitch, he took me to Outback.
Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna give you something. For
What's your table, Blake?
I have Mariah, Wendy, because I love Auntie Wendy. Oh shit. I'm gonna go with them two for now. Come back.
I want Monica at my table. I love
Ooh,
Monica.
that should be fun.
Megan Thee Stallion,
Oh yeah.
Trina.
Oh.
Who else? Black China.
Oh, okay.
And
I was not expecting Black China.
I don't want Brandy there, but I want to get the tea.
Just from Brandy
You
and
want her
Monica?
like valet in the car?
You were her being a waitress? What?
Brandy should not be valeting nobody car. Brandy should not be valeting nobody car.
Y'all not gonna do.
Oh no! Oh,
Y'all
you
are
want
not.
to drive a car?
Y'all are not about to do the vocal Bible.
I got to. Oh, not the vocal
No.
Bible.
I need to know why
No,
people
no,
keep
no.
saying
Take
that,
that
but I
title.
feel like that's a conversation for another show.
The Lutheran Bible.
Shit, the vocal Bible.
Kyrie
Bible.
said he would have Whoopi Goldberg, Shaka Khan, T.I., Luther Vandross, and Monique. And he said he's cooking, so they're going to be at his house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What you
We going to
cooking?
Houston.
I mean,
Why does he want T.I.?
Houston's is good. I like Houston.
Houston's I've never been.
It's really good.
let's go.
Oh, he said add Brandy to his table.
Oh, okay.
As long as she ain't
Oh,
driving.
maybe y'all could both go to Houston's, and then she could sit at the table next to yours.
Table for 10.
And then I got an extra person.
She just got an Uber.
I want Oprah.
Y'all was stop.
Why Oprah?
I'll put Monique at my table.
Because she got a whole bunch of fucking money. She going to pick up the bill.
Yeah, she can
That's
pick up the
fair.
tab.
And Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Anybody can pick up the tab.
Don't
Anybody can pick up the tab.
don't invite Monique.
And
to
I'm
this.
trying to give Tyler Perry a hand job
Monique
under
at
the
my
table.
table next to that.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Because we gotta secure the bag.
Yeah, you
You
got
say
to
you gonna give him a
secure
hand
it.
job?
A hand job. Or a blow job. I don't
He'll
know.
be
At the
here
table.
for it.
At the table.
What if he comes as Medea? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Lift
The
the
bag
skirt.
is still there.
Lift the skirt.
The bag
Lift
is
the
still
moo
there.
Was y'all lit for y'all tables?
That was it.
Huh?
Was y'all lit for y'all tables?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's, hold on. Now, Kelvin, this dock is empty by you.
I know. It's been a long week.
Tell us what's going on. Uniquely.
Uniquely speaking, this week.
Eric, before you got here, he admitted to being Carla.
Oh, did you?
I
Hold
did.
on. I want to hear more about your breakup.
I did.
What do you want to know about it?
Why y'all
Oh,
stop
yeah.
talking?
Let's ask Chris.
So we want to know? You just want to
So
why?
last time I was here, you was interested in this girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You was looking for forever, and now it's a no. It's a no.
Then we actually got together.
Okay.
Then we broke up because she just didn't. We didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Like what?
We didn't
She
see eye.
didn't do
To,
oral?
She wasn't traditional.
yeah.
How did I know
She
this?
didn't.
No,
do
she
oral?
did.
Oh, she
Oh.
did do oral.
Yeah.
Oh,
She just wasn't.
good at it?
No, not that. It had nothing to do with the sex.
Oh, okay.
She just didn't. Okay, so where I was looking for forever. Like I was looking for marriage. I wanted us to build and all that. She wasn't. She just was playing games really. So I just felt. Well, we both felt we was just wasting our time.
What does playing games look like though? Y'all was already together.
Well, me personally, I feel like she only said yes just because she knew I wanted to be with her.
Oh.
So I don't think she necessarily.
It's ready to do the work.
I don't think she was ready for that. So
So what you gonna do differently next time?
I don't think it's me. I think it's.
I'm
I
just
think
saying
it's.
in dating. What do you?
I guess I just need somebody to match my energy. So first for her, like it was only like I want to say a 2-month period where she was actually like matching my energy, and then after that, it was really just at New Year's. Like after New Year's, we just stopped clicking, and then we broke up in like January. So
And what happened with your last piece, Kelvin?
Come on, peace.
Netflix and chill.
Because you still
As
have
a
a
motherfucker,
10-20 wedding
10,
day,
10,
right?
20, 20.
10, 10, 20.
Oh
It's
shit, you got a
getting-
month.
I have a month before it's a year to get this thing together. No,
if
the
that day
last-
doesn't happen, you it's
what do
fine,
you mean?
right?
What do you mean?
He said marry himself.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
What do you mean?
In other words,
Go
it's
ahead.
gonna happen.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Because
I have my wedding date
I'm
too.
confusion. You have your wedding day too. When's yours?
25?
2/22/22.
2/22,
And
22.
one of my coworkers or one of my employees, she looked at my calendar. She was like, "Blake, are you getting married?" And I was like, "No. What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "Well, because I saw a wedding on your calendar." I was like, "Oh, you mean Kurt's wedding? That's this weekend." She was like, "No. Your wedding. It said your wedding. It was like February 22." I was like, "Oh, girl, shut up.
All my friends know.
Mind your goddamn business."
All my friends know that I've been plotting on 10, 10, 20, 20 for the
So wait, you
longest.
took that day
It's-
off already?
Well, I just put it on my calendar to say this is my
Oh.
wedding.
Yeah.
So I have like
Okay.
3 dates
Okay.
Yeah.
in case it doesn't happen. I got a
It's
couple
the,
backup
it's
dates.
the
Manifestation's
perfect. It's
real.
the perfect Saturday in October.
Hold
It's
on.
gonna be
So
beautiful.
wait,
Back
what-
to the nigga though.
Okay, so this last because y'all know I have a problem with getting homosexuals. I like
Wait, huh?
homosexuals.
Oh, homeless.
Homeless.
Yeah, no,
sexually.
that's exactly
Okay.
what I thought he said.
So I have a problem with taking people in and all this other stuff. So I
Sheltering.
Finally. Side note.
Sheltering.
So why did I run into Bag at the club last night?
Who? Oh,
And they
Broke
gave
boy.
me broke boy and gave me the longest conversation about why aren't we friends? Why can't we talk no
didn't I
more?
tell you that
Why
was
we
gonna
do
happen?
so- Blew me. I'm at the club. I'm already not feeling well.
Uh-huh.
I'm only there to support my friend Smith, and I have a ginger. And then the club don't have ginger ale. What the fuck? What type of ghetto ass establishment is this? They gonna give me Sprite and put like a little Pepsi on top and say, "This is how
You
we
know,
do
if
ginger
you
ale."
go to a bar with a tap, that's how they make ginger ale.
Stupid.
I know.
It's
that.
Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
Really?
Or Coca-Cola and Sprite. I mean.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Unless
so
it's
mad.
ginger ale, like you see them pour it out of a can. If it's on tap is a mixture of Coke.
I'm
and
so
and
mad.
Sprite.
Wow.
Wow.
Never. That shit. That,
not
the
even the
little
same.
thing.
That makes
Wow.
a lot
Not
of
even the
sense now.
Yeah.
Not even the same. But then, yeah, so hit me with the, why can't we be friends? And I think it's weird that you're friends with my friend and y'all weren't friends before, blase, blase. And then I just feel like you broke my heart and yada, 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 blase. I said, God bless you. This is not the moment for that.
What did you really say, Kelvin?
What I really said was, I really, right.
Like, we know this nigga. What did you really say?
I really
can talk
said,
later.
what I really said was,
Call me later.
what I really said is, I'm
no.
really sorry that you feel that way. And if I did anything to add to that, I really want to apologize because that was never my intentions. But me and you are not going to be something. We can be friends. We can be cordial. I would love to get to a place we can be cordial. But other than that, I just don't see this going.
Is that the boy you was talking to last time, or this another one?
This is another one. This is a crazy
I think.
one.
What month was that? Do you remember? What was you here
I don't
last?
remember. I think they was hanging
Was
out.
it this
but
year?
Don't
It was
do
this year,
me.
right?
It was this year.
Damn, but it's been
No,
some
I've
time.
not talked
What
to
was that?
No, I've no.
Oh,
me,
that had to been before
That was
before March
that
at
was like
least.
yeah.
No, me
This
and
is
Broke
last
Boy
year.
have not talked since November last year.
That must
No,
have been
even no, October last year. Like that's the last time we talked. It was right before my birthday because I said I can't go into 45 like this.
I feel like he was here during Broke Boy.
I think that might
was
have been
probably
who it was.
another
It was
one.
around our season
'Cause
premiere last
it's
year.
been a few.
So October.
Y'all not gonna do
September.
me.
I was just saying.
Was there an entry fee to get in the club?
No,
Okay.
What is Broke? Does Broke Boy have a new job or
That's
allegedly.
Why, that's why I asked if there was an entry fee to
Allegedly.
get in this
what does he
club.
work? No.
I don't know. I didn't inquire. I don't want to know. There's,
So you picking the wrong guy.
yeah. Okay. So this new
Homosexuals.
guy, homosexuals. So this new guy is well, the new guy was he had a job, he had a home,
Oh,
but then
okay.
Did he have a car?
No, he didn't have a car.
Let's not get carried
But-
away.
No, I just was curious. I was just curious.
Baby
Baby
steps.
steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
But this one just had too much emotional baggage.
Is this Maryland?
Yes, Maryland, and Maryland's now moving back to Maryland.
No.
So
How
that's
you
what
getting
happened.
there?
What does emotional baggage look like?
Emotional, you know, I also feel like I always pick up people that are picking themselves back up together. I don't know if it's my energy because I have good energy and they just want to be around positive people, and it seems like
I think it's
that
because
they-
you have a nice apartment, Kelvin. And they don't have one.
And he has a
no,
car.
this one had their own stuff, but it's just like this. I just feel like it was they just going through too much. I always find people at the wrong part of their lives.
Do you think that a
Yes.
part? Okay, thank you.
What was the question?
I was gonna say, do you think that you are also attracted to these broken people that you can kind of sort of?
Because
fix?
I'm also so nurturing
Uh-huh.
and
But
so
what if
and you
motherly.
want
Loves,
somebody
though.
to nurture.
Yeah, but also
You want to feel
need
needed.
this. I don't. Well, I have a son. His name is Brown. He's 29. So
He has a brother.
It's his brother.
His brother.
so
Dude, I was doing the math in my head. I was like, he did say before his 45th birthday. I was like, God damn, it was fucking early.
so that's like my child. So I have that already. But I don't know. I think I just always look in the wrong spots. I don't know if I don't have dating apps. I don't have any of those things right now. So I don't know what it is. I just have a weird type, and I'm trying to get out of that.
Homeless.
I think it's because
should.
you want. I honestly think it's because you wanted the attention. I think they were giving you the attention before you moved them in. Well, before they moved in. Not trying to be funny. Before they moved in, I think you liked the
Chappelle.
attention, and you didn't like know how they were going to be. Like you just assumed
This
that.
is true.
Like I just think you just assumed that they were together, but once you saw that they weren't,
Do you think
that's-
you're moving too fast?
Hold up. How you move
I don't
somebody
move
in and
to
you
that.
think they together? You are moving into
No,
my
no,
house
no, no,
because
no,
you
no.
are not together.
This happened piece by piece.
Yeah. I remember I came in one day and saw a motherfucker cooking
It was like piece by piece.
with my dishes.
Normal.
Did it smell good?
I don't even remember.
It
He's
was
cooking
like
spaghetti.
piece by piece. Like
Oh, basic.
you know, like
And I didn't
like
even
one
get a
day you
plate.
like just leave a little something. Next day you like, oh, I'm just gonna leave a little bag, and the next day, oh, you about to go to work? Can I just stay for a little bit? I'll shower. I'll be back. Like when y'all leave, when you go, and then you come back and like, oh, you're still here. Like what the fuck? I thought you were leaving. And like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, and then I would come home from
So
work
they
and see a
wasn't getting up
motherfucker in
and
the
going to
kitchen.
work?
No.
I don't think so.
Motherfucker lied about having a job. Allegedly worked at BET. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't even know how
You're
to
not gonna
tap
lie
it.
about something big.
Right.
Let's
Had,
go.
had,
I used to
had,
work there,
had
by
the
the way.
nerve to say he was a video editor. The shit was trash.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As the things start to unravel, we started to see all these things.
You unpacked a lot.
We unpacked a lot. we
After
had
he
a lot to
unpacked his
unpack.
bags.
Yeah, we had a lot to unpack.
Y'all didn't talk about much on the first date. Huh?
We did.
Yeah, I ain't talking about none of that.
What were y'all
Y'all
talking
about the
about?
wedding date.
We
Y'all wasn't
did.
talking
No,
about
no,
what's
no, no,
happening
no, no,
today.
no, no.
Maybe
Ain't
that's
talking about
also
that.
what you did. Maybe you jumped ahead into the relationship before doing the work to be at that place.
That's what it is. And now what I'm
you want
doing
it
is
instant. You want to
now-
just add water and put it on 2 minutes.
yeah, set it and forget
Come
it.
on,
Blake.
Blake.
Come on.
But now I am at the place where I am honestly taking the time to not, because I crush hard and I'm a lover
Mm-hmm.
by nature. So like it doesn't take a lot for me to be
You're a
like,
Scorpio,
oh,
right?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
So that happens. So now I'm like, so now I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to take some time back and give some distance so I can see what exactly is going on. Because right now, that's why I'm just gonna be like, I'm chilling. I don't even know if I don't know if I want people to bother me right now.
Sure you do.
You say that, but I'm sure if a motherfucker came along that you actually was interested
Yeah,
in.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, who doesn't want to be balded?
Yeah,
I'm
I hate
a
when people
hopeless
say that.
romantic.
Like when people be like, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship." Yes, you are. If the right motherfucker came along, you will be.
I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm
If
not.
the right motherfucker came along, you will be.
No,
I don't believe that.
because I feel
If
like
the right motherfucker came along, you would not say, "Oh no, I don't want you." Right
I,
now.
in my selfish get it while you can mind, no, I would not do that. But am I ready to settle down with one person? No, because I know.
No,
if
I'm
someone-
not saying settle down,
what is a relationship.
but I'm saying like,
It could be open.
yeah, you
What
could be
relationship-
dating.
oh,
I don't do that
so-
toxic
wait,
shit.
wait. Let's
So-
stop. I hate the term settling down
Why?
because it equates that you're settling.
No, it doesn't.
Let's break
It
this down
don't.
to uniquely
You're
speaking.
triggered.
Why?
Let's
Yeah,
break it
yeah,
down,
absolutely.
speaking.
You move someone in and they said settling
I
down.
don't like.
And that was surprise.
I don't like the idea of settling down because it means that you're settling for something that's
No, it
you
don't,
did. Yes, it
Kelvin.
The word
does.
settling has
Not at
multiple
all.
meanings.
No,
It means
I
like,
don't
I'm-
like it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna calm
stable.
down.
You
Yeah.
know the song by Music Soul Child, "Settle for My Love." That don't mean
Yes.
just settle for me
and
only.
guess what? He settled.
With who?
That's not what that means
Mila
though.
from 702.
Yeah, Milo and India.Arie. See what happened to that bitch? She went
India
bald.
Arie.
That was really a
They
thing.
dated.
Yeah, they dated.
You think she shaves her pussy?
No,
Oh my god.
This is so left field, but
No,
she
no, no.
talked about it in video. She
I don't
didn't shave
think
her
she does.
legs.
She don't
I
shave her legs, so she don't shave no pussy.
feel like it's real organic.
I think it's real organic. I think it's real long
But
too.
she shaved her head.
Like she used Trader Joe's soap.
Oh my god.
I
with
think
no
it's really
fragrance.
long.
The
Like,
Tom's
no
right.
fragrance.
Tom's
Yeah,
deodorant.
definitely.
Yeah.
Crystals.
Yeah, I don't think settling down necessarily. I
That
just
doesn't
think,
mean that.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
I no.
Take it
that's
left.
me. Nope.
I think like for me, if I can still walk down the street and turn my head when I see another nigga and I'm with the nigga, I'm not ready for this.
No.
Maybe it might be
No.
okay with
No. I've been with some people.
Maybe
I
y'all
went
both
like
turn
that
around.
nigga's
I wouldn't
fine.
advise you to do that.
If a nigga's fine, I'm gonna tell my babe, hey, nigga's fine.
And don't get
Okay,
comfortable
don't do
with
that.
it
Don't
like
do
either.
Don't
that.
do
Yeah,
that.
No,
Don't do
no.
that.
Me and Elijah, when we seen niggas, we used to be like, that nigga's fine.
Y'all not
That
together
nigga is
now.
fine.
You don't do shit like
That's
that
my
in your
best friend
relationship.
now.
But you don't do shit like that.
But you see what I'm saying? I feel like
It's
I
not
need
like
to,
in a lustful
But
thing.
it's not. I don't think it's a problem
We
to
already
look.
know
You
he's
just
attractive.
looking.
Why you gotta
But
tell me he's
I
attractive?
Yeah.
looking means more to me
Why
right
you gotta
now.
say-
Like
Oh,
right now,
you
it's
gotta
kind of like
wait?
I want to attack that. I want like for me right now, I feel like I haven't experienced enough to want to pick one person to just do this whole thing with. I feel like there's so many things I have to try that I'm not interested in just doing with one
You should
person.
start trying now.
Wait, what else
I'm
you gotta
trying
try?
to try.
What else you
Don't
gotta
make them
try?
just fuck.
What's on your list?
Yeah,
There's a lot of shit. Like my body count is still, I think, like
Your
two
body
hands.
felt like two.
I think.
okay.
All right, don't do me on live TV, fucking
I know,
radio.
I know, Eric.
But like, if I still have not surpassed two hands. I don't even think I finished this hand.
You
yet.
haven't.
So it's kind of just like
Yeah.
I
You
don't
gotta
want
go
to
some
settle
sex
down.
parties.
That's right. I'm gonna take him to one.
Eric, it's okay.
Blackout social.
It's okay. You don't
I mean,
don't,
but
don't
you
let
can
them
have-
influence you. It's okay.
Yeah.
No,
So
Eric,
go
I
to
want you to
Atlanta
be
for
a
a
hoe.
You don't have to.
That's
have
why
a
I haven't
high
gone to
body
Atlanta
count.
yet. I'm still too much of a
I
hot
want you to be a
pocket,
hoe.
So I'm just
You better get on this prep.
I want you to throw
I'm
that
on
box.
prep.
Oh, well, you definitely need to be.
I'm trying to make something happen, but it just don't be working for me like that. I don't know
Open
what's
your
going on.
box.
It's 11:58. Kelvin,
Ooh.
God gonna bless me.
Uniquely speaking, is all about opening your box. If you can,
So, yeah, guys, can we get your social media, Tavara, starting with you?
Oh yes, well check out the Rated MA podcast on iTunes and YouTube. All social media platforms, Rated MA podcast. Also follow me at Thick and Savage on IG. We have merch available, Retired Savage tees, and I'm just trying to cuddle and get 8 tees. Hit me up.
Just trying to-
That was good.
I'm just trying.
Marketable.
do you have those in the car?
I'm just
you
trying
gotta
to
Say it again?
cuddle and get
say it
eight.
again.
I'm just trying to cuddle and get 8.
Okay.
I want that
now
one.
I get it.
Blake.
How much are your tees?
You want to
No,
buy,
those,
You want to buy.
those.
You want
He don't want the A1.
You want to buy it for Bernice.
I would do
You know,
anything for
Bernice,
Bernice.
look, I got
Anything
I
I would
something
do for
for you.
Bernice.
I got something for you. I'm your majesty. That's I am_your_ majesty on Instagram.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch me on Instagram at The World According to Eric. Facebook,
By the way, when does the shows drop?
Oh, first season, we just came back last Wednesday. So every Wednesday from here on out.
Okay.
That's good. At 9 p.m. you said? Wednesday.
What's the YouTube channel?
Rated MA Podcast.
Okay. Oh, so it's filmed.
No.
Audio.
Oh,
only.
got it. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
For
Got
the
it, got
You
it.
know, Thick and Savage too thick for the camera.
As always, you can catch me on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Facebook and Twitter at Eric Devante, and Snapchat at Picasso_3.
I thought you had something else to say. I don't know. I feel like something else is going on. And you can find me, Kelvinology, Kelvinology, on Instagram. Also, make sure you are following the Get Right Radio show on your Instagram. And also, we didn't do this at the beginning, but the showcase, the Good News Showcase, is happening next Saturday.
It does.
Next Saturday is going down September 14th. Make sure you're there. If you don't have your tickets right now, you are definitely missing out. Unfortunately, me and Chris, your favorite people, won't be there.
Bitch.
But everybody else will be there. Eric will be there and with this bra that he has on right now.
It's a bustier.
So make sure you catch his lacy
Wait,
bra.
are we taking next week off?
I don't know if we're yes, we're taking next week off to prep for what?
Our 100th
episode. Boom, boom, boom. Pew, pew, pew. So make sure you do that. September 14th.
5:30 p.m.
5:30 p.m. Where's it at? God
Met Theater?
will find it. Make sure you are
I
there.
think it's called the Met Theater.
The Met Theater.
Hollywood.
Make sure you're there. Get your tickets. It's going to be lit.
All right, and you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at @CCCAW_. And as always, guys, I hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.